Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. We're so glad you're with us today. 3 hours live from Los Angeles. It is an incredible show that we have for you. Lots of affordability here on this fabulous Sunday. We've got so many exciting things. We've got beautiful, beautiful Tanzanites and yellow diamonds, and we even have some really cool designer white diamond pieces that actually may look familiar to you because I know how many of you picked up and love. I'm getting so much feedback about those of you that have been getting your safety pin ring. Remember that great stack band we brought with the safety pin design? Well, we've actually, much to my surprise, we have a very special necklace to go with it. So that's going to be here. We've got, it's a cutest little safety pin ever. It's just affordable and great luxury and really exciting. So we also have, there's something else coming up today. Now I know yesterday one of our big highlights was a hoop earring. It was on the petite side. We're going to bring you some larger diamond weights in earrings, but this is still a new design. It's amazing how, isn't it great how you can have a category like a hoop earring and yet still bring new and fresh and updated. Well, that's what we're doing today. We actually have a style with graduated diamonds. So white diamonds, they're going to start larger, go smaller. Actually, well, it's reversed from that, from the top to the bottom. So we'll talk about those. Great omega backings, really nice, very wearable size for you. So that's going to be here, as well as ruby. Of course, September is on the way. So we've got some great sapphires for you to choose from. And if you have any requests, well, 3 hours of jewelry. Listen, we can break at any moment to show you exactly what you want to see. That is really just about dialing in to that phone number, and we'll bring it out for you. We'll show it to you. We'll give you great value as well, because this is also our, you know, it's kind of a wrap up to summer. I mean, next week, next Sunday would be the last day of this sale. We know that Labor Day weekend will be next weekend. Of course, we're not here on Monday. So this is where, again, it's a good time to shop so you can get that 10% off. Utilize that, especially on, I must add, if there's anything really high-end or museum you've been thinking about, there's a lot of money to be saved when you're shopping a higher end piece during the sale. So I would recommend, if there's anything in particular you're looking for, but especially on the higher end, you want to dial in very quickly and get those pieces, okay? So we're going to get started. We have an amazing show. Most everything is one of a kind. If you're newer to my show, first of all, that's always important. It's not like you can call, you know, at your leisure at the end of the day when it's like, oh, I'm thinking about that still. Let me go ahead and see if I can go onto their app and get it. We don't do that. So it's all about live. It's all about here, one of a kinds, great jewelry you don't see anywhere else. So they do go. So it's always like, again, this is like your kind of a VIP presentation every 3 hours we have together every day is really this nice time for you to get in on special pieces that you will not see otherwise, okay? So we're going to get started with a one of a kind, and take a look at it. I'll go grab our light. Let's take a look at this one and I'll prop it up, but really want to get you started here with the Tanzanite pendant. Now, I'm going to have a larger one later. So if you're looking for a larger Tanzanite, like a 2 carat, that's what I will have in a square cushion later. This is what we've got right now, and I'm going to prop it up. It's 112-8459. Just had to go get our lights all situated here. I'll be doing that all day. Take a look. It's just... fall can't come soon enough. Get a little hot weather out here, although I actually, Tony, I read actually next week it's going to be worse. We're going to be well above, about 10 degrees hotter next week. So, boy, brace yourself. But here we go. Yeah, this is 8459, 80 points in blue wing block D. Reminder, only one. And if there's anything from the weekend, or like, let's say yesterday's show, or maybe Friday night, or maybe Thursday, it's always worth asking if it's still here. So, haven't had a chance to melt everything yet. It's hard to melt, you know, days and days and days within a day. So it's a good time to shop. Again, you got the final days of this sale. I know you want to take advantage of 10% off. Who wouldn't? This is our 21 point of baguettes and rounds together. How great is that? 2 different beautiful styles, all bigger diamonds creating that halo. Just one. It's very affordable. Very affordable. It's not $1,000. I love to start with something, you know, accessible. Well, this is one only, stays in the white gold. Let me show it to you a couple ways. We like to show you all the shots. So you can get the distant view. You can see it on the neckline coming up as well. What do you think of that? So perfect. When you look at it, it's the round, but it's the actual, gosh, is this the octagon or the hexagon style? It's the hexagon style. So around it. So all of those bigger diamonds create that beautiful look that you have that creates a little extra geometry there. Not the scary kind that we did in high school, not that kind. I don't know. Math wasn't my favorite subject. So yeah, math could scare me, but take a look at that. But again, we love sale math. We love, when it comes to saving money on fine jewelry, I'm all about the math. So here we go, 5/8 of an inch. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the neckline for you as well, so you can see what that's all about. It is really a stunning piece, but meant to be, you know, everyday wearable. This is not going to be a complicated, oversized piece that you have to really think hard about. Okay, do you ever do that where the jewelry dictates the outfit? Like you build the outfit based on the jewelry you want to wear, and that's like, okay, I know what I'm wearing on the neckline, so you don't have to do that here. You can put on your sweats. You can put on your, I don't know, linen suit. You can wear it with a bathing suit. You can wear it with a suit. You can wear it with a dressed up cocktail dress, whatever you want to wear. But it is going to be under $1,000 and not $999 or $899 or $799 or $699. Do we like the way we're going here today? I know I do. We're going to move a lot of jewelry here today, 3 hours live. Let's go ahead and show you up close again and get you a better value than even, whoa, $699. Yes, we will. I'm going to make this one $599. Talk about a great way to start a Sunday. That to me is the ultimate high level value right there. And for anybody who has requests, get those in. We're very busy on the phone lines already. A lot of pieces already being picked up from just maybe earlier in the week. But $599, $60 off, that would be $539 at checkout to get you that gorgeous pendant. And look at that. I just love, I kind of appreciate the bigger diamonds, right? It's so easy to do little accents. These are all bigger stones that you have. Just that mix of the baguettes and the rounds together is really important. So I'll just move on. We got one only, you know that's gonna go, right? It's not really, it's never a debate if it's gonna go. It's just a matter of when it's gonna go. So I feel like it's always, it's kind of the sport of shopping, right? You can wait, but then you run the risk of missing out, and you can just call in early when you see the piece like we were talking about, and you can get it before anyone else steals it away. So that's one piece. We'll wait till that one goes. I'll let you know, alert you when that's gone. And then here we go. I'm going to start this one on the hand actually, because it's another pendant, and it's a beautiful Tahitian pearl. And then it has the most beautiful loop around it. This is your bail, but it's also so decorative. I mean, bails can be two ways. They can be really basic and utilitarian, or they can be far more ornate. This one falls into that latter category for sure. It's 112-8788. It's 18 karat solid gold. It is, oh yeah, I love the 18 karat gold. Stops me always. I'm excited to see that. But then you have the pearl, which is an 11.5 millimeter Tahitian pearl. Gotta love that. It is a larger stone, certainly. We know it's organic. These are, you know, again, made in the mollusk. They are made by living organisms. It's pretty impressive when you think about it. It's actually a 13-point diamond weight, and there's a bit of brush to the gold and diamonds. You'll see all that up close, but I wanted you to get a sense of the scale right up front. Here's what it looks like lengthwise as well. So there it is. It is 1.25 inches in its top to bottom length. And of course, it's going to be open. That design is partially open. So you get to see so much beauty about it. And there you can see it's actually florals. Maybe, I don't know, don't you know, hate me on the floral knowledge or the lack of, but maybe hibiscus. I don't know. But yeah, ask me a trivia question about sports. I'll be much better. But here it is, a really good look and a really affordable price point as well. We're so excited to have it for you. Let's go ahead and show you up close too. And then it's got all that, what we call the peacock colors of the pearl. So that really important aubergine, that purple, look at that, green, purple, and then wait. I'm gonna zoom back, hold on. It's gonna move a little bit because there's that diamond hinge, but take a look. I gotta zoom back so you can see there's that detail I was talking about. It's like a glittery satin finish. It's not dull. No, dull is not the word. It's got a beautiful way that it just has that glitter, that sheen, and then you see the diamonds mixed within. And even the mirror finishing of the 18 karat gold in between the satin finishing, and then there's that big diamond, and there's that round pearl. And we are gonna give you, look at the greens and the purples, and there's just something so exotic about it. It just feels so beautiful. And I'm gonna make that one, well, $29.99 used to be. Take it on down to $999 for a gigantic pearl. How about that? Really, really specialty. And who's checking in? I see Risa's here. Risa in New York, thank you so much. Hi, Kirsten. Thank you very much. Good morning, Tracy. And hi, Kelly. Kelly J. Oh, Kelly. That just, well, Kelly right here, 8 minutes into the show has made my day. That is so fantastic. Okay, and I knew Tracy, I can rely on her to correct me. Plumeria, she's saying, okay. Listen, you know somebody gonna come out and say, you know what, girl, poor girl, we gotta educate her. Yeah, Plumerias, it just feels, I don't know, it feels tropical. And the Tahitians, I mean, I think about Tahiti, and I go, ooh, Tahitian, I think about Tahitian glow, like on skin. I think about a Tahitian, maybe a beach. Think about those little island huts, you know, out on their own, on that pier, on their own, you know, outside in that beautiful, pristine water. I gotta say, there's something feeling very elegant but tropical at the same time. So that one's $9.99. It'll be $8.99 at checkout if you'd like it. We do have some earrings. Again, a lot of pendants and earrings and things like that today. I've got a heart-shaped necklace that's great for gifting too. We're gonna see some pink and white diamond last calls. I've got this one here. This is the ring. It's a one only. And again, thank you, Kelly. That just really, Oh, Kelly, your message is just why I do this, really, to be honest with you. That is just so amazing, and it has nothing to do with jewelry, believe it or not. Yeah, that is really exciting. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Well, I will certainly do that, and thank you, Kelly. All right, so here we go, 1110188. That takes us back a while. Takes us back to a nice bygone era of gold, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and revisit that bygone era, but we're going to make it even better. So better than the bygones, and I like that a lot. It's going to be 1110188. And it's going to be our 103 in pink diamonds. That's just the pink diamond weight. It feels a little yin and yang, but until you see it on the hand and you go, oh yeah, that is like I stacked two rings together. It looks like you went out because there's that separation to the pave. They're these big, beautiful pave, almost like a paisley is what it reminds me. I'm a big fan of paisley. I love that look. Paisley is always exciting, but you've got that really beautiful wider stance to it. It's going to wrap around the sides as well. And it's going to show up from every angle, but look at those diamond weights. 103 in just your pinks, 108 in the white diamonds, and this great design on the inside, which, wow, more of like almost feels like a heart in the paisley there too. So really pretty. That's not just there to be pretty, it's there to be comfortable, it's there to give you more gold, and that's always what we like to see. Want to see that quality through and through. But here it is on the hand, and that's an important angle. So this is something you may not have seen before. It's been a while since we've had this incredible ring, and we're going to size it for you, no problem there. But it's also a great, I think, a candidate for middle or index finger, but 2 carats 11. Yes, sign me up. 211. And mostly that just really is just a lot of gold too. So I think that when you look at the old price of $59.99, I kid you not, that's what's on the bag here, $59.99 from oh so long ago, we're making it a lot better for you right now, and yet it doesn't sit up too high. You can see that there's that beautiful profile angle where you're seeing diamonds from every single angle like that. Look at that, how they wrap around the sides. They do that turn. So every angle, it just gives you the beauty of really impressive diamonds, but it's also going to be better than $59.99. Big time value here, not going to be even $5,000 or $4,000. We have one. It's a last call, saying goodbye to this one and only here. Just an amazing, elegant style, but something different at the same time. I think a lot of people, sometimes we tend to shy away from different, and we're worried about, is it too different? Is it too bold? Is it too unusual? And then there's pieces that still feel, in my mind, almost like a band ring. When you wear it, it feels like a band ring, and yet it's got all of that beautiful detail in the pink and the white. It is stunning. Really, truly stunning. And it's not going to be $49, $39, $29, or $19.99. And where do you get 2 carats in diamonds? I don't care if they're just all basic diamonds, if they're even low quality diamonds, which we don't even know what that means. We don't even know if, obviously you kind of come into this area here. This is like the safe space for diamond snobs. And I say that lovingly because that's what we should be. We are investing into fine jewelry. These are not fly by night pieces that you wear for a month and you're over it. These are pieces that you enjoy forever, that are in the family forever, that get passed down. This is the idea, but pink diamonds are not happening much anywhere else. So you've got to get them now, and ours are natural. They are not treated. These are not those, all those funky little, different things that happen out there where you go, oh yeah, it looks pink. Well, this is the natural real deal from the earth pink, which is a whole different story when it comes to rarity, and we're not even doing $19.99. So there's one, it stays as is. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a way to get, there is nothing in our inventory that has more pink diamonds than that does. Not an individual stone, not a lot of little stones. This is it. This is the one. This is the one to own. This is the one to get, and we're not even doing $19.99. It's only $18.88. So welcome into Sunday. It's a big day. We got a lot to show you. The most gorgeous graduated diamond hoops are really one of our big specials. For those of you that want to get well over a carat in diamonds, we've got them, and I actually have all 3 gold colors for you as well to show you. And look, there's your little sneak peek of them. This is the first time we've been seeing them, and they actually create this really cool, almost like a hoop meets a stiletto style, because when you see them on, it looks almost like that really cool linear drop, but so easy to wear because it's a hoop. So those are going to be coming up, and they're brand new today, but this is our only of the pink and the white. I'm going to go grab that light here, and we'll do that one. Obviously $18.88 comes down to $16.99 instead. So a much better value for you to own right now, okay? So we've got one only there, and then get requests in if you got them. Happy to help, always. We always love to help with the requests. We just hope we get a lot of them. And that's always the key. Hi, Kathy in New York. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Peanut is not here this morning. She's not here, but I will pass along those well wishes to her when I see her. I will. She is, I'm sure, relaxing for her big day ahead. All right, coming up, we've got the Tsavorite too. Look at this. I think that a lot of you, enjoy saddle rings. And it has been a minute since we've seen the saddle ring. And the pink and white diamond ring, we'll see who's got it. And don't forget about the $5.99 Tanzanite pendant, which I think is still here because for $500, because it's $539 checkout, you're not going to see many Tanzanite anything out there in gold. So here we are. This is going to be item number 1123793. And if you like my bangles, by the way, they're available. We have 2 bangles to show you with the largest diamond weight we do in a bangle, and it's 364. So I'm wearing the 2 that we have left, which is rose gold and yellow gold. So you'll be getting little peeks of those, and then let me know if you want to make them yours. But here we go with the saddle ring. Now, if you've noticed that it's been disappeared for a while, it kind of had to. It was out of necessity. You don't see, and I think we all know why. It's usually the answer to every real inquiry right now, and question and query is, where did that big gold weight go? Well, when gold's $3,500 an ounce, sometimes you can't make these big rings without elevating the price. And we don't want to elevate the price. We've got a sale event going on, so the prices need to be less. So making something like this was something that was designed and manufactured for the first time years ago when gold was a little bit more normal. And here we are discounting this one beautiful Tsavorite. It's a big one. It's a 1-carat Tsavorite. It's in the mid-size saddle ring. Believe it or not, there's a larger version. This is the mid-size. It's just what fits the stone. And it still gives you 93 points in diamonds and a lot of gold and a comfortable fit. If you shy away from wider rings because you've had them in the past from elsewhere and you're going, I can't wear them, they're too uncomfortable, this is the secret. Perfect details in manufacturing. All the best. The finishing, the details, the undergallery, the way it tapers, that's going to ensure that it's comfortable on the hand. So you do not need to worry. And it's going to be, I guess we're changing the gold if you want to. Wow, that I would not expect. Making that mounting today is going to be a little bit pricey and complex, but we want you to be satisfied with the gold color. So if you would rather have the yellow gold with your bright green, if you would rather have the rose gold with your bright green, that is going to be up to you and whatever your preference is. But this is going to go and very, very quickly. And the reason for that is this is a $79.99 ring. It's going significantly less than that. All you have to do is dial, please do quickly, and then come on over. You'll see it on the hand here, and we'll make it even better than half of that. Half of that's pretty good. I like $4,000 on a Tsavorite. I know you know that these are rare stones. They're rare garnets. It's on the hand. We'll make it better than 4, better than 3, and better than 2. And here is a look at those bangles in case you were curious. Oh, yeah. I'm just wearing, you know, 7 carats and a quarter of diamonds or so on my wrist. It feels like a fancy Sunday, doesn't it? So that's what you call Sunday's best right there, yellow and rose. So we've got those for you if you're waiting on them. But there's our Tsavorite, and it's not going to be even $3,000 or 2. I'm blowing it out for $19.99. So we got some serious one-of-a-kinds here. These are heavily reduced. We know where we're at here. Tail end of the sale event, so we're really bringing out some of the best from the vault that you have not seen during this event at all, and we're bringing them down incredibly. So this is the time to take advantage, and again, let it be known what you would like to see before the event is over, because you're going to wake up one day, tune in, and go, excuse me, where did that 10% off go? And yes, go ahead. Thank you. Who got it? Bernadette. Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for shopping this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are. Bernadette, where was she from? Then we'll know exactly where. If it's morning or then it's probably afternoon there. Yeah, probably 1 o'clock or 1:18 in the afternoon. Probably a nice day to be in, and the air conditioning, imagine it could be a bit humid. So good day to be in and shop. Let the jewelry come to you. All right, so that one's $19.99, $17.99. Check out. We also have a really important aqua, really important. I mean, let's just say it. This, and I know you can't feel the weight until you get it at home, but this one, something I got to alert you to, because there's so much happening in this platinum that I feel like obligated to let you know right up front that when I feel a piece that's just double, triple the weight of what typically a ring is here, it really needs to be just articulated to you at home, because obviously gram weights are going to depend on the ring size that we're getting for you. But on 1128681, this would be really, really tough to make in just any individual intrinsic. What I mean by that is there's a lot of different pieces that come together when you make a piece of jewelry. I know it's just, it's nice to wake up and think there's a jewelry fairy, and she's a blonde girl, and she talks on TV, and she just brings this amazing jewelry, and it just pops up out of nowhere, and it's just really simple and easy, and she sells it at a great price, and we're all happy. But you think about all the steps of mining that stone out of Brazil, Sierra Santa Maria, emerald cut, and the color. It's amazing. That individually is just important. And then we source some really big diamonds, both rounds and marquise cuts, and then We maybe made the most modern and contemporary style of bridge that's out there, and 23 points in diamonds, because it's not about the diamond weight, it's about the individual sizes of these stones and the mirror finishing of the platinum that runs as a mirror underneath the stones that you see hovering. They look like they're floating, but don't worry, they are set properly. And then you've got the brushed finish, which has this gorgeous glow top and bottom. That's where your diamonds are burnished. It's like we said, what is every little complicated thing you can do in manufacturing jewelry? And let's make sure it's in this ring, because that's what it is. Oh, good. Thank you so much. We do have something to show Myra. Wait, this is a different ring, right? The one we had. Okay, good, because I'm going, this looks identical to the one we had, and I know that one sold, so I had to do a double take. Myra, we've got your ring coming up. It's out here. So here we go with the 1 carat 23 points. It is a heavy band. We're going to size it for you. It's a 1 carat on the emerald cut, and it's east-west set. It is a bridge still. I know you see a lot of bridge mountings here. We're going to see one coming up with a fawn diamond, but you see that one there and how it's more a very squared off bridge. And again, the subtlety of having diamonds set within the top and the bottom rows there. And of course, really bold, contemporary, modern design, but still with the best aqua out there. And we're going to blow it out right now. This is for one caller, and it's a one, look at that ring. Look at that. It's a great stone. And emerald cuts are so pretty on their own, but yeah, they can be a little detrimental sometimes to a lighter pastel. Not an issue here. You've got that gorgeous look, and we're going to take this one on down from $39.99, and I love the little diagonal of those marquise cuts. Just it's so different, and everything about it custom. If you think there's 2 or 3 of those, well, not really of anything we do here with frequency, especially in rings. We're going to do better than even $19.99. Don't forget the Tsavorite is still here. Pink diamond and white diamond piece is gone. Our Tanzanite pendant's still here, which is a little shocking, but it's the first item of the day, so that tends to be what happens until later. But here we go, $1,111, and what that means is it's $9.99 after your discount. So you get one big value. Myra, we've got your fawn. I'm so glad it's here. I said, let's try to find this 101 that I'm thinking of, because it's almost identical to the one that she missed out on. So yay, we've got it for you. So Myra, that's next if you want to hop on the lines, just to ensure that you don't miss out a second time around, because that would be just, that would be disconcerting. So here we go, 1111, and then that will be $9.99 at your checkout after discount. So I hope you'll take advantage of that. Please do. Let's get to it. I'm going to move. We're moving before pieces go, because we can show you more that way. And with the delay that we've been seeing of late, yeah, oh wow, this is just, it's stunning. And nothing's going to be really on par out there in the world like the special collection of Argyll stones that we had. And what you're seeing here is 112-2298, and beautifully made. It's another bridge, but it doesn't feel as much like a bridge because it really is the emphasis on the double halo. It's just that your pink diamonds will run all the way on a lower level recessed, and they'll go under side to side. You've got great finishing, because I know how much you value great finishing on the feel and the inside, the way it's built. So that's 112-2298. It's our 101, so I believe that'll be that same size we're loving. And it's got a really beautiful color, and then we've accentuated with pink diamonds, 32 points there, and a carat 40. So it's actually a little bit bigger on the side diamond weight here, because overall you've got, think about it, it's just 172 when you're talking about the side diamonds, but 273 overall here. So it's a pretty impressive all around diamond weight. We know that. And Linda, we've got your request coming up next, which is, I think, the prettiest rhodochrosite we have. So we'll have that for you. But this will not be, oh, I don't love $99.99, and I'll try it on for you. Let me go grab the light real quick, and then we're going to do better. Oops, before I run into the set. So this is why it's hazardous. You shouldn't have the host doing this, but exactly. Because, you know, we're supposed to stay in one place. But here it is. And this is going to be better than even $49.99. Let me try it on for you really quickly here. I don't know if it's going to fit me. Nope, it's a teeny size right now. So there it is on the hand, just to give you a reference on the size. We'll do better than 49, better than 39. I'll just, I'm going to go ahead and honor the price tag. It's got a lot more diamond weight. Yes. The aqua's gone. Congratulations on the aqua. Very cool modern platinum piece. And by the way, you can stack with this because of that ridge. You see how it's elevated in that double halo? And that's going to be $34.99. And then Linda, your rhodochrosite is next. If you want to hop on the phone lines, we're going to be getting that in about 30 seconds. So thank you on the aqua. Aqua has found its home. Rhodochrosite on the way. And then do let me know what you would like to see, because that's the thing. Requests are important, and you want to get them in earlier rather than later. Why not? Because you know what you want, and we are going to have a very busy, we only get busier as the day goes on. So really want to make sure that you get in on your favorite pieces. And then there is a very special copper bearing tourmaline today that's new. and I meant to be wearing it, so you'll probably catch a glimpse of it on my right hand. It's really something. So we'll see who's got this one at 31.49. Enjoy it when you do get it, because we got a lot of people talking about it. It's 31.50, so 31.49 and change to get that gorgeous 101. I'll tell you, to get anything in a natural diamond that is 1 carat in size, white diamonds right now loose in 1 carat sizes are over $6 grand for a subpar non-VS quality. This is VS, it's a unique color, and it's got a carat 72 around it in pink diamonds and white diamonds, so it's about as rare and unique as it gets. All right, Linda, let's show the Rhodochrosite. Now, quick update. This is probably the first Rhodochrosite in recent memory we've had in yellow, which I actually love. I think I may even prefer it to the white gold that we usually see. It's 112-5584. And what do you think? Radiant cut. It's the Radiant Rhodo. It's the, yeah, that sounded interesting. The Radiant Rhodo. It's the Radiant Rhodochrosite. It is 70 points, Sweet Home Mine, Colorado. And you also have 53 points of burnished diamonds, different sizes of rounds that are set within. It is lovely. Rhodochrosites, as rare as they are, we'll take what we can get because they're really rare and they're really rare in big sizes. That is a big size. 2 points, 10 points, 15 points. Those are considered large in this rare stone. But here with the radiant cutting, the 70 pointer. But you know what the other big obstacle is with this stone? It's the fact that most of the time they tend to be very, like, let's use a term we can all understand and identify, foggy. They look usually a little bit like they have a haze in them. So they're not usually as bright. Like we think of Mehengue spinels, how bright they are and how beautiful they are. That's what this stone looks like. This is not Mehengue spinel, and that's rare too. But this is even more rare and more unique. So great call by Linda to say, I'm wondering if there's a Rhodochrosite today. We've got one, and it's also in a lot of gold, which I think a stone like this deserves. I think so much about the mounting and how it corresponds with the stone itself, and I think that everything should match together, and that's really what's happening here. So it's our 70 pointer, 53 points in diamonds, nice wide band, which we're all loving. But then you're also going to see it here on the hand too, and I think you're going to love it this way. So take a look at that. That is, well, that is just a beauty, isn't it? And it does. It looks so good in the yellow. So I wouldn't even change it, but you don't. Actually, we're asking you don't. So here's what we've got for you on this one. A huge blowout. This used to be $79.99. That's kind of how Rhodochrosite in bigger sizes works. This one will not be. So your opportunity is right now. It is for one caller only. It is $19.99. We'll be cutting right down to these incredible lows, and I think anybody who watches jewelry, anybody who knows rare stones, you're going to know it the second you see it that we are really serious about moving as much jewelry as we can as this sale gets ready to wrap up. So you're going to see some bigger discounts than you may even be accustomed to here, and that's why I want you to dial in really quickly so you know that there's still one only. So that's going to be $17.99 at checkout. And then we do have a Paraiba. I know we've had a week of great discounts on Paraibas for you. So what I do have coming up, I did bring out just about 3/4 carat in a round in a beautiful designer mounting. So if you've been missing out on some Paraibas or maybe $8,000 in wasn't working for the budget, we've got a really special designer piece in Paraiba today that is going to be heavily discounted. Does anyone want the Rhodochrosite? Is it Linda's, or are we going to let it go to somebody else? Is that who you're talking to, Zine? You're talking to the requester? She doesn't like it? Doesn't need it, doesn't want it. All right, it's available to anyone else. So that's the, now if there is something else that she's looking for, we can always help her with that because we may have another, but I don't think we've got anything much larger than that. And so here's the Paraiba. I know, Paraiba, 28 minutes into a Sunday morning. Well, if you're feeling like it's been a little bit of a grind or a little lazy Sunday morning and you need a little rev, this is gonna do it. 18 karat solid gold yet again. We're talking about a designer mounting because you're only seeing half of it. It's a carat 02 in diamonds. It's 18 karat gold. There's a 74-point round in the middle, and again, 6436. So this is a really unique, rare, one-of-a-kind white gold piece. It's the mounting that's so specialty, we don't have another. We don't make this mounting. It's just for this one stone. And it's set up on a platform that then gives you, one of my favorite things in the world in jewelry is this, the side, all decked out in pave. That's one side, there's the other. You're gonna see that even better on the hand, and of course, a very bright, clean, round stone. So just a couple days ago, it was, I believe, Thursday night, we had all of our Paraibas that I brought out, and they were $8,000 a piece, and they were only just a bit larger. So it does make a difference when you get over a carat, but this is still basically It's what we call the light 1 carats. When you've got a look like this, it's about a 6mm stone. So you've got a still really significant size here. But what we love is the fact that it's the color. I mean, that's what you prioritize color. That's always the most important factor in a color gem. It's the color. We love things like origin. We love things like, obviously in this stone, we want to see the glow. We want to see 50-50. We want to see blues and greens together, because otherwise there's plenty of the green material out there. There's not a lot of straight up blues, but when you get the blues and the greens together, that's when it really sets it off. It's really the signature color. It's the one that we think of. Like, just like when I think people say the word sapphire, most people think of blues. When you say the word Paraiba, by those who know about it, you think of these colors, you think of these gorgeous bright blue greens that are so neon. That's what you have here. So we have the 1 carat in the diamond weight. I'm going to show it to you. Actually, it's 102 rather. So 102. And all 18 karat gold stays in the white gold, so it will stay as is. But wait till you see how gorgeous this looks on the hand, because it's also about the 360-degree angles of beauty and diamonds. So every which direct, see? I would say normally, oh, look, you could stack. But if you stack something with it, you're going to block all those beautiful diamonds. So I would say no need, because you've got the profile. This is what I love. And that is what's so, if it's been a minute since you've been in the design houses or the really, really high-end world, this is how not just engagement rings are set, like big diamonds, but also various really important colored stone jewelry set this way with those diamonds along the sides in that pave. Seriously, one of our very, very best. Look at that. Everything from the actual pedestal, which is that pronounced profile there, the diamonds on the sides, of course, the subtle split shank as you look at it up front with that halo. And we're going to take it on down. No longer $99.99. So this one started kind of right where it should. $99.99. But we know that there's a lot of times that we would love these stones, and we understand. I think we all understand and respect why certain stones are just more money. I think we get that. Here's where you have to get on the phone lines very quickly. This is one of the best reductions I've seen, and usually this is a price tag that usually corresponds more with a 30-pointer, 20-pointer, 30-pointer. We've seen it often here on the show. So the fact that you're not spending even $9,000, even $8,000, even $5,000 on a round, and that's something to be, you know, a little bit, we got to regard that as something special as well, because there are not a lot of round Paraibas, especially the rarer the stone is. Listen, I don't care if it's the most basic stone in the world. If you cut around, you're wasting it. You're willingly wasting rough, and nobody likes to do that for any natural gemstone. I don't even think that the guys that do the faux out there, you know, all the lab grown that's out there, they don't even want to waste that either. But when you have something like this, you've got one of the rarest in the world where every single point counts. So to cut around is by really making a very distinctive effort to say, we want to get more brilliance. We want to see something extra special. We want to see it really rock and glow and be that vibrant, gorgeous look you're seeing. And this will not be $59, $49, even $39.99 in such a designer high-end mounting, and it will not be even $39.99. This is before 10% off. So if there was ever a time, ever a time to get you something special in Paraiba, it is right now, and it's not $39 or $38 or $37.99. It is $3,699. We're bringing out the best of the best early. We are not messing around. $33.29 at checkout, by the way, and then we've got round Alexandrites. Two of them in an earring. You're going to love those too. So they're coming up. And if you missed out on the kunzite pendant, that one went at the end of the show yesterday. Our 20 karat, well, I have a bigger version today. I have a 28 karat 85. So we're going to upgrade the kunzite pendant with a new one that is on. Look at this. This is, woo, yes, same kind of saturated color, but all that lovely look. Hey, pink diamond and yellow diamond lovers, I've got earrings for you that are the same earring, but in pink or yellow, your choice. I have a new blue star sapphire, and it's the perfect blue. So we do have that one. And then what am I wearing? Well, we've got a very special, look at this. This is the newest and latest addition to our collector's Paraiba. That's the heart shape. That is the heart. That's the heart-shaped copper bearing right there. So that copper bearing heart shape is coming up. That's a pretty stone, isn't it? Whew. Tell you what, I'm just starting to obsess over heart shapes. I really am, and it's never been one to really be that like my preference in cut, but I got to tell you, I'm loving these heart shapes lately. So that's here, and then here are the Alexandrite earrings. Wow, they're giving blue, green, and purple. They already are showing a little purple, which means get ready. When they're in incandescent light, they will wow you with their 100% color changeability. This is rare color changing chrysoberyl, otherwise known as Alexandrite. 112-4561. Welcome into Sunday. Let me know what you'd like to see. Pieces are going after the fact, so don't wait. The fawn diamond is here, the Paraiba is here, but that's at the moment. That changes rapidly. So we need to make sure that we get you in on whatever it is that you're thinking about. But look at this, Alexandrite with a firework. And they create the fireworks because this is one of the rarest stones out there. There's no question about it. Color changing chrysoberyl 112-4561, 42 points of your rounds, and diamonds that burst from there at 45 points in the larger. They're all larger white diamonds. It's much larger diamond weight or size than we usually see in an earring. So you've got that going for it, and they're in white gold. They stay as such. These used to be, and that's why they're here. I mean, some of these pieces are here because they used to be a lot of money, as they should. Just want to point out, this is not a centered post, but it's a little bit slightly above center. So it's going to have, you know, I wouldn't say a drop style, but it definitely does sit really well, and you can see right there. So it's not the very tippy top. You see there's some room by your basket there, but you've got a great look and, of course, very wearable. Post and butterfly on this one. And we'll get you a measurement here really quickly. That one's going to be a measurement of, let's just check 3/8. I always like to double check there. Indeed, it is 3/8 of an inch, and then we'll pop them on the ear for you. But one of a kind Alexandrite earring. There's actually one other, but it's got a lot of little pave. So this I consider more of like a true Alexandrite earring because it gives you the actual, you know, high-end, really important stone here that you're getting. So that's what it looks like on. So just to give you an idea of the size from a distance, and it is going to be $9.99 for the pair. So $9.99, and well, we get you $100 off as well, so that they will be $8.99 instead at checkout. How beautiful are those? And there's something again about the round. We're just going on the rampage of rounds with the rare. So you've got the Paraiba in the ring, and now two matched up rounds in a color changing chrysoberyl. It's amazing. Let's go back to the wheel and taking a look at them. And they do stay in the white gold, so nothing to even do to them. To just put them in a box and put your name on it. Get them out to you tomorrow. So easy peasy. So that's it on the Alexandrite earrings. And then let me know what your requests are. What would you like to see before we, again, wrap up this sale, wrap up this show? We're 2.5 hours, not even. We got 2 hours and 25 minutes or so left in our Sunday. And I know we're excited about that top of the hour. They are coming up. The hoop earrings, the new graduated diamond style that are going to give you well over 1 carat in diamonds. We are looking forward to that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you're with us for the day if you can. And then speaking of Alexandrite, there's one way, just one, to go rarer than Alexandrite and still be in the family. That's how you do it. So I definitely, I apologize if you're not into museum pieces, because that's what today has been mostly about. But I can't help it. I'm around gems and jewelry every day of my life. It's been that way for 25 years. So I do have to just get a little excited when we see something that pretty much we can go years and years without seeing anything like that. So welcome into the more elite world of the chrysoberyl family. There are 4 different varieties, really. It's the chrysoberyl that is greenish. It's the faceted chrysoberyl. It's the cat's eye chrysoberyl. Those are chrysoberyls. The Alexandrites are the one that changed color. We just saw the version of the faceted material that changes color. That was Alexandrite. This is actually cat's eye Alexandrite. It's like you put it all together. So you have here the cat's eye, the subtlety of, yeah, it would be a subtle color change. It wouldn't be maybe as apparent as a faceted transparent stone you see there, but look at the color it's got. It's like this, is it blue or is it purple shade? And it's got the perfectly defined, that is a phenomena. It's called cat's eye or chatoyancy. It's 112-0828. And it is fabulous. Call me if you like it. I don't know if we've got collectors out there. Hard to tell. We usually do. Usually have 1 or 2 that are just waiting. They might watch for years and just snag the important pieces that maybe they don't have yet. And maybe you've got a really important collection already. Maybe you're working towards that. Here's how you do it with a 271 cat's eye chrysoberyl with diamond weight at 179. It's one of the most important mountings. I can literally count on 2 hands the number of times we've made this mounting and the stones that were in them, because it only goes with the most important stones that we have. That is a fact. So you have got a chance here to pick it on up. Please do. 271, 179 in diamonds. It is absolutely stunning, and it's going to be, oh yeah, finished on the inside, of course. We can actually change the gold on this one too. So I want you to have it just the way you want it. If you want white or rose, we can do that. And that's what it looks like. What a piece. And it's no longer $17,999. That's why it's been in the back of a vault. Not a lot of times we bring out $18,000 pieces. Just not usually our happy place. We tend to be around that 25, like on average, 25, 3,000. Not that we don't have $100,000 pieces like that purple Paraiba heart or rarities like this that should be $18,000. But it is a time to say, shall we just leave it in a vault forever? That's no fun. That only gives a couple people in the world a chance to appreciate it. If it goes to your house, into your collection, you get to wear it, love it, appreciate it, and share it with everybody in your world. And that is specialty. And that's what we're doing right now, is giving you, this is what this sale is about. I know it's been ongoing, and I know it's only got about a week, well, actually a week left, a week today. So we will see, basically after today is wrapped up in a couple of hours, we've got 5 more shows, 15 total hours between now and when I see you next Sunday. And then that's it, 10% gone. Summer kind of unofficially over. So it's time to shop pieces like this. And this hasn't been out in the event until today. And it's not going to be $18,000, and that's a little bit of what we're bringing. It's not that I won't have affordable, I will. We already have some of that affordable. Hey, I got a $500 Tanzanite pendant. It's still here. So there's plenty of affordable as well, but it's nice to see the museum pieces as we come over and get a better price than even $9,999. Let's blow it out. It's what I'm here to do. They said, Lolo, you do what you do. Give them the greatest price, and whatever it takes to move it, that's what you got to do. And 10% extra off, that's just a bonus. That is a bonus. To be honest with you, the prices I'm giving straight up, those should be the prices that have no trouble getting anything and everything out the door. The 10% is an extra bonus. It is an extra opportunity that you have to get a huge discount and not even have to spend even $5,000. That's what you call an utter giveaway. Right now, that's a giveaway. No question about it. There are no two ways to describe that other than give away, because the mounting should be more. The stone loose would be more. That's how this works, and yet it's not even $49. You get a better value right now, and let's take it on down. It just does not get any more luxury, and if you want distinctive, different, beautiful, unique, all those things are in that stone, and then literally phenomenal. Phenomenal. And we'll bring it down below even $4,500. You got a big extra savings here. It's a big discount. We're going to go better than $45, $44, $43, or $42. I'll make it $39.99, and one caller gets it, and it's $400 extra off. So you get it for $35.99 just for saying yes and getting it today, which I can't give you a lower price. And it's not going to be here anyways in the future if we ever, I mean, guys, if it's here, we melt this stuff down. So it's really important one way or the other. The pieces do disappear. They do. This is your last call on everything. Consider it last chance on everything you see in the actual inventory here. And we've got that safety pin. Oh my goodness. I know how many of you love your rings. I have been getting such amazing photographs and feedback from those of you loving your safety pin. Do you remember when we had the safety pin ring? It was so cool. Actually, I brought it out to show you just in case anybody did not see it the first time that we did debut it. It was only been on once, and I know everyone's got so ecstatic about receiving it because, well, it's been a really, again, I think we're excited about the look, but to feel it, it's so impressive. Well, I actually have something kind of special here and very wearable and very chic, but also very cool and different from what we normally even bring, and this is the safety pin necklace. So I really wanted to kind of bring something special here for everybody who had the ring, and just a little, maybe a nice matching set. Remember, the ring actually had the safety pin that was kind of over multiple bands, and this is the safety pin necklace that I'm so in love with. We actually have the white gold here, but I can make it in the yellow or the rose because, as you know, a lot of you picked this up and it had two-tone. Most of you chose it in the two-tone yellow and white like this. Look at that match. So if you did, well, whatever you decided to choose, here is that fabulous white gold. So it's really, really stunning, and it's 111 $36.25. To be honest with you, I cannot remember having this on the air. And I'm sure someone's going to pipe up and go, no, I remember it was April 18th of 2018. You had that, and that's great. But I don't even remember it, and I know the ring has been here more recently, and that's exciting. And of course, this is matched. So 7 points in diamonds, and of course, adjustability. We threw in the lobster claw. I think you're going to be surprised when you see what I do on the price tag here. And really, to be honest with you, I just really want to get the phone lines ringing. I really do. So this is exciting. And I'm really, and Amy B, I will try to respond to you a little bit later. I'm live on the air right now, so I will respond later. And I'll see what I can do, and it'll come from me personally if we can, because yeah. So here's what we're going to do. I'm getting some inquiries about outside TVON things. Tell you what we're going to do on this. I'm going to make it affordable, and we're going to see if the phones are working. We're gonna blast a little deal for you. This used to be called the phone buster back in the day, right? Just to check, make sure the phones are operating, make sure they're working. We've got a lobster claw closure. You're going to see it on my neckline as well. I've only have the one here in the studio, but we're going to show you all the ways. You can go ahead and feel free to get even multiples if you want to stack them, because remember, we make that easy by putting that adjustability in. It's pretty easy to go out and find a chain that's one length. We do go that extra mile for you. I never want to leave you with going, I never want to leave you wanting more. I just want you to have that, gosh, they thought of everything, put it all in there, and they didn't even charge me an extra penny for all that extra gold length and all that, you know, beautiful detail in the clasp and closure. We know it could have been a spring ring. That would have been perfectly acceptable. It's not a spring ring. It's a lot more expensive, and that's when you know gold's expensive, when it costs so much more just based on the type of clasp it has. And a spring ring's easy. A lobster claw is more money. This has the 16, the 17, and the 18 inches built in, so it's great giftable. I think it's great for, I don't know, for a while I thought safety pins, one of my favorite designers did a whole line a couple years ago. They were very whimsical, and they did safety pins on bags and things because it was about, you know, kind of a whimsy of children, and it was about like little stuffed animals and toys and babies things. And I think for a long time we thought of safety pins as being related to like how we pin diapers back in the day and babies. This is really just now like chic. It's like in that category like our nail bangle, where it feels like utilitarian style made fresh and fine. That's what I really, again, think of it as, because it's still that personality piece without being out there. I don't think you're going to tell me, oh, I'll never wear that. That's crazy. Maybe that's cool for you, Lauren, but not for me. This is just really kind of a fun little special piece. Still got the diamonds there at 7 points, a lot of gold, and we're going to take it a lot less than it used to be. Way back apparently in the day, it used to be $777. Well, gold's gone up, and we're still making this a deal for you. Take a look at it. It will not be $777. If you would like to have this incredible necklace into your collection, and I kind of feel like it's a must-have if you already have the ring. If you have the ring, I don't think there's any need to wait on this one. Do you have a question about it? You're just waiting anxiously. Do they have the ring? I'm putting the ring on. And if anybody's going, I don't even know about this ring. Well, it debuted a couple weeks ago, and it's 80 points in diamonds, and it's like 3 bands in gold. And it's just so cool. So as I take this and try it on, because I know we want to see it that way. Let me do this. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I love it. Look at the ring. There's the pin, and you can do it reversible. I'm just showing it off here because you can go diamonds, but the back is all nicely mirror finished. So if you just want it to look almost like a real pin, you just put it that way. I don't know, there's something precious. It's not a word I use all the time, but it's precious. It's not $777. We already had 3 gone. Uh-oh, this is going to be popular. And that's the ring, by the way. So there you see. Diamond side, all gold side. Look at the adjustability you're getting here. There's that lobster claw. And I know it's subtle, but there are those O-rings that you have locked in. And then you choose how you want to wear it. And it matches the ring to perfection. That's the ring, by the way. So there's the ring we had the other day, which you can still place an order for. But let me take this over to the neckline so you can see it just in full view here and really see how it's going to look at 16, 17, 18, approximate, of course, different on everybody, but 16, 17, 18, how it's going to look there. And we're going to go a lot lower than even 600, 500, or $499. I'm so excited for you. This is the cutest. I'm telling you, sometimes you just go, I don't know what it is, I got to have it. It's so cute. And if I can make it affordable to the point where you don't have to break the bank to do it, I say go for it. And look at that with the ring. Oh, look with the ring. If you have the ring, or if you need the ring, we can give you the item number and show you the ring briefly as well. But let's also give you the value of a lifetime on the necklace. This is solid gold. You don't see gold like this anymore. We'll go back to the hand here, and it's not even not $499. We're going even lower. And we don't need to because we got every line locked. We're all loving the safety pin necklace. Seriously, this is just the cutest. I don't know, I guess if you're a seamstress, if you sew, if you're crafty, if you're into hobbies like that, you like to make your own things, I could see the safety pin working. I wouldn't know how to put in a stitch in a piece of clothing if my life depended on it. But I can do like poor man sewing by using safety pins. I can do that. I'll tell you right now, I'll make this $399. That's it. And you get another 10% off that as well. Are we even serious right now? This is solid gold, diamonds, and a very fresh, updated design. I want to take it back up close for you as well. I just grabbed whatever stand I had. So if it looks nasty, that's my fault. But again, I wasn't expecting to even have this today, but I saw it and I thought that has got to be here with the really, really cool ring that we had that was so popular just a couple of weeks ago. Fabulous piece of jewelry. Look at the diamond cutting even on the chain. And oh, by the way, $3.99 comes back $40 to you. So it's really $3.59. There's not a reason to not get that for you, for a gift, for somebody that you could see that. Maybe, I think the new moms, I know I still associate, I think, with the newborns and the babies. I think that would still be great for like the new moms out there. We're going, I don't know what to get her. You know, she has enough like blankets and diapers and flowers and stuff that's great, but it's not really for her. I mean, right? The new moms, I mean, they've been through so much. Just make it about her. How about fine jewelry? I don't think anything is more luxury than fine jewelry. So that's $359 if anybody would like one. And if you need the ring, we still have the ring available, and the ring's only $18.88. And if you want to get it today, it will be on discount. So it'll actually be a lot more affordable for you. But that's going to be our safety pin necklace. I'm just so excited it was here. All right, so we'll move on. We got 30 seconds left with it. Just wanted to show it to you. Wanted to make sure the phones are working, and they are. So that's good. So that's what we can do. It's Sunday. I get it. It's summertime. It's beautiful. So, it's probably last call for a lot of people to get those summer vacays in and things like that. I'm just glad you're hanging out with me. It's fun. I don't feel so lonely. It's really nice. All right. So we'll get to, I do have a new Sphene, by the way. It's a big one. And it's a 2-carat 30, and we haven't been able to keep the Sphenes in stock, so I guess we should show you the big round before it gets to hour number 2. Look at that. That's coming up. Sphene lovers, we got one for you. And then I think there's one pendant. It's quite large if you need an Asher cut, but we are just about on our way. The safety pin, you can keep calling and see if we have one. Let's get to 9171. Yeah, this is going to get probably 30 seconds on the air if we're lucky. It's not going to last. I can tell you that right now. That safety pin is adorable. It's just so cute. But it's fine jewelry. It's fine jewelry too. And it's reversible. Love it. I need one. Okay, so here we go with 112-8957. No, that's wrong. It's 9171, as I already said. 9171, it's brand new. It's a 2-carat 30. Yeah, I got ahead of myself. If you need to see the safety ring, we can do it, okay? Safety pin ring, just let me know. I think a lot of you already have it. But again, if you need to see it and want a full presentation on the safety pin ring that I'm wearing, please let me know. What we're going to do right now is 67 points in diamonds. I'm going to come in a little closer. This is our color change Sphene, and it's the good stuff. The really bright green that turns to red if you're in a different light source like incandescent. Seriously, look at that stone. Wow. Orange is the tougher color to find in this material. That's kind of the difficulty here, is that reds, yes. Blues, yellows, yes. But there is the orange here and the yellows, the golden colors that we're seeing. Such a beauty. It's a huge stone. This is big in the Sphene world. 2 carats 30 on that Sphene. That's impressive. And you do also have, well, we've got a great, beautiful color. We've got diamonds that run underneath it as well. You see there, I like you get to peek in and see that Q-lip, but it's well protected there. You can't get in there really. So it's really nice. It's just a fun way to see all your different angles of your beautiful stone. I must say, because I've sold a lot of Sphenes in the last couple of days, I'm going to just encourage you to really dial on this one early, because this is not going to last. This price is wrong. That's just the only way I can say it. The 2 carat 30s do not go for prices like this. I have seen $49.99. That's one thing. That's where they go. That's what that size. It's not like this is lacking anything. It's got great diamonds. It's a little subtle bridge design. You still get the halo, but you get an extra. It's like 3 rings in one. You've got the extra bands of the mirror finished gold on the top and the bottom sides. 67 points in diamonds to it. This is going to be really affordable. This is that collectible stone. If you've been waiting to strike when the right one arrives, it's probably this one. It definitely is. And it's the round which we covet so much. I'll do this right now for less than $49.99. That should do it. But no, even better. It's not $49.39 or $29, and oh my gosh, just say sold, because I'll get you a better price, and you don't want to be left behind realizing somebody took my ring. No, this is where you jump in fast. It's not $29. This is the biggest stone for the smallest price I have had in this collectible material. It is about as good as it gets, and it's not 29, it's not 28, it's not 27. I'll keep on going. It's not 26, it's not 25. We need like 50 of these, and guess what? I don't have 50. I have one of everything in rings. It's sad, but it is the way we operate because we're dealing with stones that you can't get otherwise. And I'll make it $2,499. It's $2,250 at checkout, and it's beautiful. And I got to try it on for you as well so you can see it on the hand. Wow. I still have my safety pin ring on. Whoops, forgot. That ring is so comfortable. I love that safety pin ring. So there it is. That one is, who's it going to be? First caller gets it. That is $230. And actually, you do have the ability to change the gold. So if you want to do yellow or rose, do not let that stop you from this great value. Okay, and I know we're busy on this. This is truly, we must have a 6-minute delay. I think it is. We are literally jammed on the phone lines for safety pin necklaces right now. Yes. You've got this one. Zine's got it. Thank you so much. Here is the safety pin ring, by the way, so I am getting some questions about it. So here it is. And I'll just give it a quickie presentation here. It's going to be 112-8957. Had it debut just once. It's only been on the air once, and it's any gold you want. So you can do what you want here, but the two-tone is what we recommend. You can go all one color if you want. You can do the rose gold in the middle if you prefer, but this is going to be 112-8957, 80 points in diamonds, and it also is. It is 3 bands, but they're all what looks like you stacked and added a literal safety pin. It is all one soldered piece. It gives you a lot of bold, beautiful design to it. And it's the combinations you want. You could go rose and white, which is very pretty actually. Yellow and white, I think, is what most of us wear. If we wear more than one color, we wear yellow and white usually. So that's a great look, can tie in all the rest of your jewelry, which just means you're wearing this ring all the time. And then you can always go, like I said, if you're just saying, nope, I only do yellow, I only do white, then fine. Do it all one color, but it doesn't move. The safety pin does not actually function. It just looks like it does. And it's so cool. And that's really what this is. This is cool. The necklace was precious. This is cool. It's got an edge to it. And we're going to make it $1888 as we did before with your 10% extra off as well. So you can still call in and get the necklace, which was $359 at checkout. Now you can get the ring, which is $1888, which is really going to be $1699 at checkout. So I highly recommend it and keep on calling. We've got hour number 1 wrapping up here in about, well, 3 minutes. So it's go time, and you got to give us requests because remember, we don't see you for like, I don't know, it's more than 48 hours. We don't see you. So we do need, it's like, oh, close to 70 hours where we don't see you guys. So this is really where you got to get requests in because I like the idea of shopping today so you could have your piece by the time we see each other next. You know, if it doesn't need a lot of complicated sizing or gold color change, we can get it right out to you. So a lot of you guys shop on Sunday and have it by Wednesday and are calling me Wednesday night when you see me and say, oh, I got my piece and I love it. So that's what we're excited about there. Now, $1888, that's just a quick recap. And then I do have, really quickly here, we've got a couple pairs of cool earrings for you that are going to be pink and yellow. These are the biggest hoops we do in colors of diamonds, and they are a hoop. And there's the pink diamond version. They're both omega back styles. They're the identical earring. It's just a matter of, do you want the pink diamonds or the yellow diamonds? And luckily, this is what kind of is stunning to me. I just want to make this easy and simple with 2 minutes left in the hour. I'm going to give you the same price. Even though I think we all know that, well, those are very bright yellows. So there's pink diamonds, which are usually more than the yellow diamonds, but those are very vibrant and bright yellow diamonds. So I think that either way you go, you're obviously going to super rare territory here. But if you do have, I look at so many of these rings that we brought you that this would work back to. If you've got pink and white, if you've got pink and yellow, or rather white and yellow. Think about all the rings we've done. Even just today, we had the pink diamond and white diamonds together in the pave. This would work. So I think it's just, now it is one of each, and the carat weights are going to be, are they identical? No. So we've got 2655. That's going to start with the yellows. So that's going to be 152 in the yellow diamonds alone. And then you get 130 in the white diamonds. So we still have to remind you that we're talking about 282 overall there in the yellows. As far as the pinks, it's 2712. You're actually going to get 146, so not quite as much, but very close. I mean, we're not that far away. 146 in the pink and 130 in the white. So that's going to be on the pink diamonds, 2712, and that will give you 2 carat 76 overall. Either way, big earrings, lots of diamonds, great hoop design, omega backing. And we're going to give you a great value here, one of each. That's it, as is how they stay. Can't change that. This is ready to go. Ready to leave us here today to go to you tomorrow and get you the greatest value in diamond earrings, which are about as high end as it gets. Those are natural colors. Yes, even in the yellows, You cannot doubt that. That's what we do. It's time and time again. I know what we know what to expect with those bright yellows, I think, but I want you to see how beautifully saturated the pink diamonds are. And again, omega backs are fabulous, and they are just under an inch at 7/8, but look at that. The omega back is necessary because you do have a larger earring. It's a larger and a heavier weight, so you do want that to sit so that it faces out and doesn't do the droop or the fall or the lob to one side. So you've got that here really well, and that's important. But look how simple this is. That's it. That's all. You pop it in, you flip up the backing, and you're good to go. That is pretty easy. So, and I didn't even flip that backing all the way. So it's got a spring-loaded hinge, so it just flips up, and then you just make sure they're on straight, and that's it. So it's pretty simple, and those are the pink and the white. Then we've got the yellow and the white for you. Let's go ahead and go back up close, and that gives you an idea of size. And also they do that turn, so you see how they kind of bow out from the side. So what they also do is give you that presence where you're still seeing all that gold and diamond weight from the side profile angles. And we're doing either one. They used to be $79.99, which is why they're here. Welcome to the top of the hour. We just getting hour number 2 going and underway here, and excited, not excited, thrilled to have you with for what is now going to be, we're in our last week of this event, because once Labor Day weekend wraps up, it wraps up. So here we go. And I'll tell you right now, this is just, do you already have a caller? Okay, so we'll find out. I'm not sure if they're thinking about yellow or pink so far, but I'm awfully excited to be able to discount those earrings. They're about as big and bad as we go, and I mean bad in a really good way. I mean like bad, like swaggy. We're talking about the most designer gorgeous earring ever here, and you've got it for less than even $79.99. It's a lot of diamond weight. Nearly 3 carats, no matter which one you choose. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Glad you're with us. So glad you're here. It's Sunday. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good summer. Hope you're having a really, really, really good sale event, because this has been some of our very, very best, and it's hard to deny. If you've watched any of it at all, you know how great these values are. You know how limited everything is, and you know you got a limited time now to shop it. So take a look at this. It's not going to be $79, $69, $59, $49. We're not going even $39.99. Just let me know which one is your favorite. I will make them, this is unheard of, $29.99 a pair. There's $300 extra off coming your way. Allison, what'd you pick up over there? We got more safety pins going out. The necklace was $3.99. Now, which earring would you like? And I think, you know, it's still that drop hoop, right? It feels like hoops are normally very narrow. So I think we think of hoop when we think of something skinny and narrow and big. This is a wider, beautiful style. So it feels almost like a button style and a drop, and it gives you that beautiful width that's almost like, think the anti-hourglass, because instead of going in towards the center, it goes out and then centers up at the top and the bottom. So really beautiful. And $26.99 for the pair. Which one would you like? They both should be long gone, because those are just, I mean, it's almost 3 carats in diamonds. And the workmanship and the gold and the fact that everyone's always begging me for more omega backs, and it's just not a reality to do that on every single pair of earrings, but you've got it here. That could have been a post and butterfly, but we did that beautiful hinged omega back so that it's perfect the way it sits, and it looks fantastic. So that's going to be that, guys, $26.99. Now, top of the hour, I have a new hoop. I have a Tanzanite pendant for you. I have a heart-shaped necklace and a white diamond ring and a Tanzanite ring and a bridge. One of our big ones is going to be here. We have an 846 that's going to be happening. So it is quite the day to be shopping. And if you have any requests, I'm not just asking, I'm begging for them. Well, let me know what you'd like to see. What can we do before this event is over? Because I know what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of people upset when it's over, going, I missed the boat. How did I miss the boat on the sale? Well, we want you to take advantage of it and also make those requests so we know what it is you're looking for, because it may be sitting in a vault with your name on it. Okay, so pink diamonds, yellow diamonds. Now it's time for a brand new hoop that I could not be more ecstatic about as a hoop lover, and I wear hoops every day of my life in one way, shape, or form. And this is a diamond hoop that are probably not going to look their best just sitting here on a wheel, but we always show you up close because the first priority is giving you an idea of the quality of those diamonds. Because I'm always amazed at people who buy jewelry, because there's a lot of jewelry on TV, and there's always people that buy jewelry on TV where you're seeing it from a mile away, where I cannot make out what even a stone is sometimes. I marvel at that. I mean, kudos to you if you're able to buy jewelry without really seeing it up close. I don't know how anyone does it. I'm going, I can't even see what it is or what the design is or how the stones are set or if they're good quality or not good quality. Look what we do. I mean, it's a priority here, and yeah, maybe that's because we're proud. We're just really proud. We have nothing to hide. We're not We're not shy about showing you quality. Why would we be? But you can see here, this is a new concept. And it's going to be something you'll see here going forward in some of the, you know, the hoity-toity designer worlds. And we're bringing it to you first, as usual. We're bringing it to you more affordably, as always. And again, a special welcome into our big Sunday. Thank you for being with me today. It's a real pleasure to have you with us. It's a lot of fun when you can be with us. We're only here 15 hours a week in grand total, cumulatively. So we're here with you 3 hours every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. Saturday and Sunday are daytime shows, and we've only got 2 hours left in our week. So we are ready to help you acquire whatever it is. And that's just a fancy way to say, get something good, you know? Like, again, I'm making it sound all like, you know, really special. This is special jewelry. It just has price tags as if you're buying lab grown. So before you go out there and buy lab grown and think that the days of fine jewelry are over for you, this is the solution, and this is the really good way to shop during this sale. And it's our Carat 18. So this is a brand new hoop for us. And we've never, in all the hoops I've done, and remember, I came on the scene here and there'd never been a diamond hoop, and I said, let's get that resolved right now. And we started to bring some different designs that we've had over the years, and we bring them back because they're popular and they're classic, but this is brand new. And it goes with everything you have. So whatever your jewelry collection looks like so far, this is an earring that still gives you the sizable individual diamonds, but in a wearable length. So we'll talk about that. I've got the rose gold here to show you as well. And they also, I kind of love that we're piggybacking off the other hoops you just saw that were wider, because this has the same mechanism. It's 1128961, and they are a really standout design. So this is how they sit. So when you see it and when you see them on, please reserve all judgment till you see them on. There are 5 stones per earring. They're going to turn that corner a bit. So really it almost looks as if it's a finished hoop through the sides. This is the flip down hinge style, so that couldn't be easier. It doesn't actually touch your post. You know how the post will sometimes have that little notch at the end because it locks in? That can be very dangerous because over time that can bend a little bit and then your earring's never the same. So here we have what you see here, which is how it snaps right back. It's not going to press against your ear, but it keeps it super secure. And see how that post is not even touching the Omega back style. That is what we want. That is now kind of the new premium way to do earrings. And you can see that it's 5 stones per earring. And you've got the smaller, and look at that basket set, and they get bigger. They get bigger as the earring goes to the base. It's really well done. As far as length goes, let me show that to you because it's gonna be a length I think you're gonna like. I really wanted to help design these to make sure that they're, you know, for everybody. People ask me all the time, can you make this and can you make that? Well, we still try to make pieces that are appealing to all, that we can really have something that's universal. But see how that looks? It's a 3/4 inch. That tends to be the most popular length. And we have, there's your white and your yellow, and then I'm gonna try on, actually I'm going to borrow the yellow just because that's what I usually like to show you, because the yellow gold, if the diamonds can look as bright white pristine as they do in yellow gold, that tells you something about the diamonds. There are VS spectacular diamonds that you have come to know and love and quite frankly obsess over, and that's what we have here. And I did want to show you all 3 because why not? Rose gold, nice option. You don't get that everywhere you go. I'm going to be trying them on 10 stones per, but remember that would be on average, but we will see that they would be almost 12 points a piece on average. That's the average though. You will see that they actually start smaller, but they get bigger. So your larger stones are going to be very impressive. And this does make a great statement, and you will see them on, and I think you're gonna love them. Take a look at this. That, and again, that's the yellow gold, but see what kind of oh, this is what I want. This is the important view. It almost looks not like a hoop, but almost like a drop that has that larger pronounced diamond as they go down. So this is really, it's a beautiful, sparkling, brilliant look, but it's so fresh compared to even other hoops we've had. We've never done this design before. Really proud they're here. Look at how gorgeous, and they, I don't know about you, but they look like a carat apiece. They really do. That looks, because of the graduation, because of the way it does piercing coverage, because they start smaller and they get bigger and they get wider. And then you still have that great hoop from the side. You can see that hoop all the way around. And again, easy. I wouldn't recommend like doing that, but you can. They just snap right back. So you see open, closed. It cannot be easier. Open, close. Let's go back to the wheel. And this is how we make it happen. Your chance to pick them up with a Carat 18 of diamonds. This is your go-to, probably your new everyday favorite earring. I don't think there's any doubt. If you get these, you're going to wear them more often than you don't, likely every single day. They are so gorgeous on. They really are. And we're going to do better. It's our big top of the hour. It's supposed to be $39.99. They are new. It's tough to make new and make it affordable when you're opting to be in today's world of fine. We're going to make it happen for you. No question about it. Do we have anybody loving them? Or is this like, been there, done that, tired hoop? Because I think we've had the classics. It's time for the new, the upgrade, the different, the bold, the hoop that's going to let you stand out. The hoop that's obviously going to be all the things that we demand. We are so demanding about our quality. It's why every time you tune in, you're happy. It's why every time you get something new, you're happy. You never have to wonder with us, are those going to be the good diamonds or those the bad? There's only one grade we do. There's only one quality we do. That's it. It's all VS all the time, which is funny how we make it so it feels so ordinary. It feels so average. It feels so, this is such a top quality. Most diamonds out there are average I1s or I2s. Most of the diamonds, even at great design houses, great stores, great boutiques, I1s, I2s, they have visible carbon spots, big inclusions you can see, yes, even in smaller stones that you can see with your eye. I'm not asking you to accept that. I'm not asking you to say, let's just give you the average, the ordinary, what everyone else is doing. We do not. I'm not about being average. I don't believe in it. I think that we are blessed with this life where we get the opportunity to be who we want to be, and we can strive and be whoever we want and do everything with purpose and do everything to excel. I mean, that's what I'm looking for, and we certainly do that here. We certainly do that with jewelry. So if jewelry at fine quality is what you want, you're in the right place. And we're not doing $39, $29, or $19.99. You got a big moment here to get in on this value. And all we can do is, oh, yay, we've got Joanne's request. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Whoop, whoop. Joanne's request is the blue sapphire Wonder Ring. Okay, but I'm still, you know the safety pin thing that we did where I needed to hear the phones ring? Well, here's my thought process. It is my top of the hour. I chose this as my top of the hour. I get to do special things with the pricing. Let's be real here. This is supposed to be $1,777 today. Top of the hour, brand new. Supposed to be. I'm going to do something very different. And we're going to get you the earrings. We're going to get you the earrings. We're going to take a moment here and celebrate. Celebrate style, celebrate quality, celebrate savings. That is what we've been doing. I know it's gone on for a while. Hopefully we're not too jaded to the values yet. It's not that's supposed to be. That's today's sale price. That's the top of the hour, loss leader, sale price. Let's get them out the door. We're going to do better than that. I got full liberties here to just make the phones ring and make you happy. And if you want a diamond earring for holiday gift giving, I would say probably not for stacking. I would say probably for primary piercing only on these, but it's not going to be $1,777 after all. I'm going to really, really get you the pair. So if you're thinking about them at all, you come on in. If you want to get a couple gold colors, hopefully this value with the extra 10% gives you the opportunity to do that, but it's not going to be $17. It's not $16.99. We're going to keep on going. We're going to make a miracle happen here. We got to make miracles happen every day. And we do, I would say we do, don't we? We do. We should be called Miracle Network, but that sounds like I don't know, sounds like a telethon raising money. Yes. Sure. Yeah. Did they already go? Okay. So yellow diamonds real quick. Hold on. We got to show the yellow diamonds really quickly here. This was item number 1122655, Tony. So we're just going to bring those up really quickly because I just tried on the pinks, and here are the yellow diamonds. Same omega backing that we have here. Let's just give these a quick look on so you can see what they look like. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Bright yellows, I would say so. It's about as bright as they get, actually, are those yellows there. And of course, they are going to make that full turn where they don't just hang out at the top. They go and make that turn. So actually, not like if anybody's way shorter than you, you're going to look up, but I just like that they look more sophisticated that way. It looks more high-end when you actually have your diamonds sweep around and under. Sorry, guys, it's the wind tunnel, so my hair is blowing everywhere. Yeah, take a look at that. Take a look. Isn't that amazing? That's the yellow diamond. Remember, these were $29.99, and then we had the pink diamond version as well. So $2,699, but we're going back to the diamond earrings, which I'll try on different colors of gold here as well, because we should probably do that. And I'll tell you what we got. Better than 16 or 15 or 14. Oh, I should stop discounting and losing money. But somehow, some way, I just can't. It gets in your blood and kind of stays there. It's just part of your DNA. And when you really, really want to wow everybody, you do things like this. It's not $14 or $13.99. We've already got a lot of busy phone lines. Allison, what color are we thinking about? We got a white gold going out over here, yellow gold over here. Somebody's taking one of each. I heard ya. We got two going out over here. Two, a white and a yellow. This is the time to take advantage. And we're going to make it even better than $13.99. Let's go all the way. $12.99 a pair. $12.99 plus 10% off. Gets them to you for $11.69, and that's going to be that. And don't forget, the pink diamond earrings are gone, but I think the yellows are gone and the pinks are available on the previous hoops. And then we are going to see Tanzanite. We are going to see Tanzanite pendant and ring. We've got a beautiful white diamond stone. It's a really nicely done white diamond. And Joanne, your request coming up next after the, not you. I don't think it's you, but do you like this ring? I could see you liking this ring. You know which one I'm talking about? This sapphire ring, that one. I love that ring. That's good. Okay, so we're busy, of course, because we're doing huge, and you have to remember, we always talk about this, the destination is 118. How did we make that journey to 118? Through bigger individual diamonds. Starting smaller, getting bigger. Do you know those stones at the base there? I mean, we know the average. 10 stones per pair, 5 stones per earring. We know the average is about 12. But the truth is, this stone down here is bigger. That's about a 20-pointer, and then they get smaller from there. So almost half your diamond weight is between those, centers, the base stones there, and there. So, and omega backs, this is what you all ask for, omega backings, because the hinge does it for you. It does all the work, yeah. Yellow gold over here for Allison's collar. Zine, what color for you? We got a white gold over here. Somebody just took one of all 3 colors, white, yellow, and rose. Way to go. $11.69, yes. One more time, what color would they like? I have the yellow, let's do it again. And then we'll probably pop in the white gold and the rose for a look here as well. So here's the yellow. They're already thinking about the yellow gold. So I agree. I like to start with the yellow because we know how white the diamonds are. And we know that sometimes, hopefully if I've taught you anything, I've taught you that sometimes you can take the best white diamonds and if you put them in yellow gold, sometimes they reflect a little bit of that gold color and then they can look a little bit like they have body color when they don't. These don't. So does that make sense? That's why, if anything, I like to start seriously. Do these not look like maybe 2 carats? They look like you're wearing a 2-carat hoop, and I'm talking about per earring, because of the way this is done. And do you see how the gold kind of disappears unless you're looking at it from the profile? The gold more or less disappears. You just see diamonds straight up, and they are outstanding. Look at that. And they're perfectly set together. They do not have any gaps at all. They don't have any gapping between. They're put, I mean, that's hard to do when you're working with smaller into larger. You've got different sizes stacked up. We are crazy busy. We got a rose gold over here. Rose gold. You've got a white gold. Marsha's taken 2 in the white gold as well. Great job there. But look at how big, that's the yellow. Let me just switch them out here. I'm going to go ahead and do the white gold as well. So you can see that very quickly. Why not? Let's show you the white gold. And then we'll do the rose gold as well. Because again, you see how white and bright those diamonds are still, even when they're in the yellow, and look at those big diamonds there. Okay, so here comes the white gold. Let me give that a look. And again, this is like that spring-loaded hinge. So once you open it up, again, does not actually attach to the post. That's what it looks like when you open it up. That's as far as it opens, but you don't need it to go any further because you got plenty of room there. Straight post makes it easy, and then you literally will just give it a little push. It just springs. You see that? It goes pink. It springs right into action. And it doesn't actually, it's not going to touch the back of your pierce or your ear. It doesn't really do that. It's just about, oh my gosh, I love these. They're just so easy. They're easy, and then you put them on and you look fabulous. You just look, is there any earring more pulled together than that? Because it's so massive in the look, but it's so wearable because they're 3/4 of an inch. I still get the white gold. And I wear yellow, you can see that. I love them in the white. I do. If you're not sure, I would say default to the white. If it's white diamonds, default to the white gold. Just default there. Look how gorgeous they are. Those are stunning. They're stunning. You need to have them. And I know we do all these like small little diamonds and we'll do bigger hoops with a smaller stone. This is a smaller hoop with a bigger stone, so they're actually more important. It's true. And again, this backing, I mean, it's really that easy. Do you see what I just did? Boom. That's it. It's really simple. Boom, boom, done. Back to the wheel. I'm going to try on the rose gold. Why not? Let's give a little love to the rose gold as well. Why not? This is the rose gold coming up next. It does. Even, I would say the bigger the diamonds get, sometimes when they're real small diamonds, they tend to kind of shade towards the pink. They almost can look like they're pink diamonds when they're rose gold. I would say when you get bigger diamonds like these are, they don't do that as much. I would say this really is, oh yeah, look at that. No real, I mean that, why I've just had on all 3 is just to really prove to you that it does not, the look of the diamond itself changes not at all. You don't see the diamond actually change in color at all. You don't even really, my bigger point is you don't even really see the gold. It really would be from looking at the profile. That's the only way you're really gonna see the gold is by like really looking at my neck. I pulled my neck this morning, so that really hurt. So I'm not gonna whip my head around too much because it's really tenuous at the moment. But I don't usually have any troubles like that. So yeah, it's kind of a foreign sensation for me and it's not a great one. But I just wanted you to see there, that's how they look. So really beautiful, even just kind of showing without all the other earrings, how stunning that is, how that shows, how that looks. And even in the rows, you're not seeing the gold. So I still want you to pick what you want because we have all three, so why not? But it's really all about the diamonds. Back to the wheel we go. There's only so long I can squat like that. So, all right, so there we go. $11.69 for the pair, whichever one you want, and that was the rose. So now you've seen all three. Choose what you like, choose what you wear the most of, and get them now before they're gone because these are wildly popular. And that has a lot to do with the fact that I should have been giving them to you for $17.77, and I did not do that. So this is your chance, and I'll tell you, they're as go-to as anything. We had these really simple hoops yesterday with 6 points in diamonds, and they were lovely, and they were based off a designer style that we had in a bangle and a ring and everything else. But this one, just presence. A 118 diamond weight. I'm telling you right now, as someone who's been around in jewelry every day of my life for the last 25 years, basically as long as I've been an adult, I will say right now, this looks like so much more diamond weight. So much more. You're going to be ecstatic. Not just kind of like, okay, they're okay. And that's not a reaction I'm looking for in jewelry. That's like, okay, if you just, I'm okay if that's like, I tried a new scent of a bar of soap and I'm kind of like, that's not what your reaction should be on jewelry. Your reaction should be, nobody could offer me enough money to let these go. That should be your reaction, is that I love those and I never want to be without them and I want to wear them every day. That's the kind, oh, let me see here. Risa has a question. I don't think so, no. The question is, can they be converted to clip earrings by a jeweler? Absolutely not, I would say. I would say no, because, I mean, a jeweler that's good can probably do it, but I would say that the way they're structured now, without compromising it too much, I would say no. I would say, yeah, they're for an ear piercing. I would say it'd probably be easier to just get your ears pierced at this point. So there we go at $12.99, $11.69. All right, so Joanne's request is here. It's the blue sapphire ring that we've been flashing. I'm sorry for the longer presentation, but we got to let these phones clear a bit. So that's it on the hoops. Well, as far as our presentation here, I know we're still busy on the phone lines. But here we go. I don't want to make Joanne wait much longer. She had this request for this blue sapphire that I had the other day, and oh, I still love it, and I still just can't get enough of this ring. It is one only. It's 1128847. Keep calling on the hoops, though. Just because we move on does not mean that they're gone. It just means that we got people waiting to see what they're hoping to get for themselves. So here we go with that right now. Now, this is going to be our platinum piece, and I'll come in closer. It's a platinum piece with a carat 15 pear shape. Let's come in a little closer. Ooh, la la. So, yes, it's got overall, you might look at it and go, ooh, that's the Wonder Ring. But it's a little bit even more substantial than our typical Wonder Ring, which I like. It's got pave sides. It's going to bow out. You've got the 3 big diamonds right at the point of the pear, and that's going to be your 2 pear shapes in one big round brilliant. And that'll be 85 points overall in the fabulous diamonds. And you can still play with it. I love it on its own. I just love the way it looks. I don't think it looks bad at all the way it just is by itself, but this still could be something that you could put a mix and match opportunity, maybe put something around it if you'd like to. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, the weight of it, I'll tell you, I think you can tell that it's got some heft because you can see how thick it is, but I'm always surprised every time I pick this ring up, the feel that it gives you because it is. Whew. Now, this is the other way to wear it. Let's just show it this way, too. Wow. I don't know. Looks gorgeous either way. It's a beautiful design. That's going to be in platinum. We have to blow it out. Have to. Give me a call quickly. And look at how still bright the royal blue is from far. Oh, and by the way, anybody liking that heart shape? Purple Paraiba heart shape, copper bearing. Great value on that one. We'll give it away. But this one's got to go and first. Before anything else, we got to get this one home. We'll do that. Used to be $39.99, skipping it. I'm skipping that entirely. Let's go absolutely crazy here. Crazy it is. This is just a fabulous value, $1,799. 10% extra off that as well. And don't forget, we're still selling hoops. The carroted teens are still going out, and they should. And again, Tony, yeah, that's perfect. $17.99 will do it. That's what we can do for you. And after your discount, that's going to be only $16.19. $16.19. Very nice. Can I just make it $17.77 instead? Because I'll tell you why. It's a nice, more, I think well, obviously you're saving more money, but it's a nice rounder number. $15.99 instead. That makes it better. $17.77, extra savings. Extra savings. That's what you get. So I don't know if that's the one she's looking for, but it's a dynamic one of a kind. I got nothing else like it. That'll be it for you. And keep calling on the hoops. I'll remind you about those all day long as they're still here to show and as long as they're still here to offer. But $15.99, yes. Really? Hi, what do you get? Hoop earrings. Kurt in Nebraska. Love it. Thank you so much. Yes. Heart-shaped pink Paraiba. It's really purple. Paraiba. Did you say Danny? Okay, so here we go. 112-8973. You got it. And Kurt, welcome to the show. He's a first-time shopper. So don't mean to single him out because I know there's a lot of you shopping the hoops, but he is a brand new first-time shopper. So Kurt, welcome. And I think you're going to be really happy when you see those hoops in person. Diamonds are a great way to start your TVON collection. It really is. Diamonds are a pretty fantastic way. And now we're going to show you. All right, so I haven't heard on this one, but $15.99 if you would like to get it. And then here we go. Oh, wait a minute. This is not supposed to be flawless like that. Whoa, this is not supposed to happen. We see, and if I've educated you at all, we know copper-bearing stones, whether they be purple, red, yellow, there are such a thing, greens, blue greens, what have you, smaller or larger. And I apologize, it leans. It's just going to do that because that's a lot to ask for it to balance on that prong. So 112-8973. Yes, this is the ring I've been wearing on my right ring finger. It's also 14 karat gold. I'm just going to hold it up here. Let me hold it for you because look at that. This feels like the hoops. Can you imagine that ring with the white gold diamond hoops we just had? Because you've got the similar round brilliance, graduated in style. So yeah, get the hoops and then get your 11 karat 46 purple Paraiba. This is one of the largest we've ever had. We're extremely busy on the phone lines. Those hoops are going to go all day long. Those hoops are a must have. And I try not to say that about everything because I realize I'm selling fine jewelry for a living. But look at that, 1146. This is real life. This is a pinch me moment. Are we really seeing 11.5 karat copper bearing purple? Yes, we are. In a heart shape, 1146. And it's got a diamond weight of it's usually 1 carat. It's 96 points this time around. And it's gorgeous. And I can't find a flaw. What about you guys? Let's look through the sides. Let's look through this side. Let's go to the back. That's a good way to find a flaw. Let's see. Nothing. Yes. Blue sapphire's gone. Congratulations. Woo-wee. That's a pretty one. Aren't they all? We got some pretty jewelry. That would be the obvious understatement of the year. But this stone, it's got more than just looks. It's got like talent and brains. I mean, if we're going to personify it, it looks good. It's like a supermodel of gems. But it's also like got a Harvard degree and, you know, life of the party and funny, great sense of humor, talented, all those things. It just can't balance on one prong. That's the only thing it can't do. All right, so here we are. Probably cooks and cleans, probably makes a mean lasagna. Yes? I have a message from Miriam. Miriam? Yes. What's up with Miriam today? A piece from a different network. Oh, no. They charge for shipping and sizing. Really? They should, though. Oh, wait. Okay, go. There's more? Yeah, he says that you're the best and TVON is the best. Miriam from where? Oh, my goodness. Really? She's like down the street from us. Miriam, thank you. Does she want to buy some space off the 57 freeway and put up a billboard for us? Because that was the stuff of billboards right there. She'd probably buy the 57 down here. We could be there in 10 minutes, Miriam. She got a pool today. Should we hop in, go to a pool party? Okay, Miriam in Anaheim, thank you so much. First of all, that is fabulous. She said, just wanted to compliment TVON because she bought, I'm assuming it was jewelry, at another network. She had to pay for, did you say sizing and shipping And then she gets it after all that and doesn't even like the piece. She said, I've seen the light now. I'm coming to TVON, TVON the best. And thank you, Miriam, for your kind words too. I appreciate that. That is fabulous. Is she a pretty new shopper with us, Andy? Okay, well, Miriam, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. And yeah, isn't that funny though? I mean, you should probably be paying for sizing and shipping, right? I mean, I can't blame those that charge for that, because you know what that stuff costs these days? It's expensive. So yeah, and that's why it's so lovely to hear it's appreciated, because you know what? We pay a lot of money. We spend a lot of money on your jewelry. You don't and we do, and it's nice to have it appreciated, because it's kind of been the way we've done things all along, and we want to keep that going for you. So as far as this Paraiba is concerned, I'm going to do something. I know we're waiting. I'm stalling a bit because I'm a little bit like, I don't want to scare anybody away with this $29,999 price tag, but it is going to be less than that today, because that's my job. So I need to make this collectible piece collectible, and not like, let's just think about it and admire it and go, oh, I wish. I don't want to say, oh, I wish. I want to say, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. And if you need to split it on 2 cards, we can make that happen if it makes it a little bit easier to handle the payment today. But I'm going to do this right now for less than $29,000, because otherwise it's just going to sit here and we're all going to admire it. I want to try it on for you. Here it is. Oh, a perfect triple stack of diamonds on each side. Gosh, Miriam, you made my day. Kelly made it first. Kelly started in, Kelly this morning, Kelly J, totally not shopping related, and she made my day early, and now Miriam, you just made it even better. So thank you. And by the way, these bangles are here if anybody would like them. If anybody would like them, that's the rose gold and the yellow gold bangles. Those are our big, almost 4-carat bangles. But here we go with the heart shape. Someone's gonna own it today. And that's on me, because I'm gonna take away 29, I'm gonna take away 20, well, I'm going to take away 10,000 to make it 20. Let's go even. You know what? Take away 20 grand. Let's make it $99.99. That way, 20 grand off. You spend a third of the price it should be. You get an extra thousand. You know what? Let's go even lower. It was requested to bring out early. Let's do it. And those bangles are cool. I could just give me one more. Just give me, is that too much to ask? Oh, it is. I don't have any more. I just have those 2. But here we go with a better value. I needed a bangle too today. I was so glad those were in the show, because I forgot my bracelets at home. I did. I forgot my bracelets. Here we go. Not 99. One caller takes it. This is super rare. I mean, obviously it's the huge size, but let's also remember that it's just so clean. And you pay for that normally. You're just not today. It's going to be even better than 99. I'll take it down to $8,888. And that is for, obviously we only have one, we know that already, and big diamonds that are averaging out to be, I mean, what would those be? Really important. I mean, I can get you real exact, which it doesn't really matter because they are graduated, but even if you consider on average they're 16 points, but truth is you probably got some 10-pointers that work their way up towards the center there where they're larger, and that is, oh yeah, $79.99 at checkout. So what a value on an 1146. And I know for sentimental reasons we love a heart shape. I mean, think about, what would it be to give a heart shape like this? And then to get the rarest of the colors, where maybe even if there's a gem collector that knows Paraiba, that's one thing, but to understand that there is a purple Paraiba like this one is, which is obviously, I tell you this all the time, when we say purple, I realize it's not a standard purple color, like when we think of amethyst or purple sapphires, or there's a number of purple stones. This has, because it's neon, because it's still copper bearing. The copper element is what makes it glow. It's what makes it neon. And then you put together that it's got so much clarity, that's adding to it as well. So suddenly it's just a different color altogether, and it's only $79.99. So that's here. And then we've got the hoops still going out. The bangle bracelets, one in rose, one in yellow. Let me know if you'd like to see that. A little bit closer view, but that's going to be $364 in diamonds. And then we have our Tanzanite pendant that's still to come, a white diamond piece that's still to come, a pear-shaped yellow diamond that is a carat 57 but looks massive. So we'll see that as well. And now we get to, okay, so I'm debating. Should we wait till the top of the hour to bring out the Tanzy? This is the Tanzanite pendant. It's a square cushion, much like we had yesterday in a ring. I don't think, did that go? I think so. But there's the square cushion that everyone was raving about in 10 carat plus yesterday. Here's the 2 carat in that beautiful stiletto style pendant, not too long. It's not too long. Don't worry. We kept it in that nice wearable kind of idea, but that's a really good look. Okay, Blue Star Sapphire time. I flashed this for a very split second earlier. I've got 112-8988. Call me on that one. I know. I wish those, it's like saying the Hope Diamond's $5. I mean, what we're doing is giving you rare, rare, rare. We've been doing it all day. And we're going to keep that going with this. And I just want to pop it this direction so that you can see the stars really well. It's a blue star sapphire. It's going to be 112-8988. So it is our 18 karat gold. Yay. We got more 18 karat gold. We got a lot of it in the show. We're doing 18 karat gold with a 216. Of course, it's an unheated stone. Otherwise, if it was heated, you would negate the asterism ability. So it is an unheated stone, 8988. I know I'm not enunciating very well because I'm talking too fast, but what else is new? It's 18 karat gold. We've got a lot of jewelry to get through, and I only get like 85 minutes left with you until Wednesday night. Yes? Can you show the bangles? I can. Did you say Doc? Yeah. Love it. Doc Roberts, Doc Brown, Doc Rivers, which one? All right. A big fan of all three. All right, here we go. I'm going to do 18 karat gold here. Remember, 18 karat. We're saying that again. It's 67 points in diamonds. It's the shadow halo. So it's a double halo, shadow style, separates a little bit from the stone itself. Love that. And it's going to be this way. Ooh, little split shank as it leads up there. And then inside, there's still an undergallery. It's really a platform to hold that piece up. And typically, when you see it, wait a minute, I'm seeing one little, it needs cleaning here. So let me give it a little something. Got some water here, so let me see if I can get that all cleaned up on the halo. And we're going to do this one for, well, $69.99 is not going to do it. And let's see now. Come on, ring. It's these stars, they get a little shy sometimes, but take a look at that. And then here's where, again, from the other angle, and then I do always want to make sure you know that if you have one light source, it's going to look like that. So that's more what you're going to see when you get it at home. Chances are, if you're under one light source, it's going to look like that. One star, and then you can see you can do however you want. Look at that. You can make your own magic. And we'll do this one for better than 69, promise ya. It's all about the values. We have 85 minutes to go in our week. Let's make it even better than 69, 59, 49, 39, even 29.99. And it's already so important to get a 2 karat plus in a sapphire, but the fact it's got the asterism as well is striking, and it's not going to be 29 either. We're going to blow it out for $2,499, and then the bangles are coming. You guys want my wrist to be naked? Okay, fine, we'll do it because we're going to sell them. I wanted to wait till the end of the show just so I could selfishly wear them, but okay, we'll show them. We'll show them, and then I'll have no bracelet to wear. But we only have 2 left ever. It's the literal, that's the yellow and the rose that you're going to get. That's all I got. So we are going to show them next. So if you've been pining away for a large, not small, we've done the small bezels, we've done all those. If you want a large, i.e. the largest diamond bangle that we have, it is happening now. It is 111-0362. Gotta appreciate that we're going with the old item number and haven't changed the price since, and that is a big deal because you're getting 364 in diamonds, huge individual rounds. They're gonna go halfway around. You saw, and I'm not a teeny little person. I'm very tall and I've got big bones, and I'm not petite. So if those look big, as you've been seeing them all day on me, they are a large bangle. And I don't mean large, like wrist size. They're average. They're average, so they're going to fit anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch wrist if that's what you wear. But here is the 364, and the point is every single diamond is huge. Every single one of them, side to side, across the top. They're oval in shape so that they stay that way because you want the diamonds you paid good money for to be what everyone's seeing. So the diamonds are right up top. Looks fabulous. Hinge side closure, double figure eights, 364, one white, or rather one yellow, one rose. That's it. That's all we got. And there's enough of that fit where even if I typically wear it in a regular line bracelet, I like a 6.5 or 6 3/4. But this is going to, again, meant to give you a little bit of movement, but nothing that's going to spin or turn. Because like I said, you want those diamonds to show off to the world, and they're huge individual stones. And let me just, again, kind of show you the one here at a time. They will have 2 figure eights. This is how you're going to open it. So it's got one hinge here, one opening here. There's a little textured button. So when you press that, it opens up. This is what makes it so easy to pop it on the wrist because you can just literally do it with 2 fingers here. So that's all you do. Put it on, and then you've got those figure 8 safeties, and then see I've got a couple of fingertips of room there so you can still have a little bit of movement to it. It's not tight, and that's important as well. And again, much like our hoops earlier, you don't see the gold much unless you turn it to the side. You really don't see the gold much at all. It's about those big diamonds. Reminder, this is the rose. Here is the yellow. I can probably, if I'm really feeling skilled, I can do this with one hand today. While I don't leave you, I can just go ahead and pop that on as well. They make a great stack and layer, don't they? with other bangles, with your goodness, you name it, those designer 77-point bangles that a lot of you own, the tennis bracelet that a lot of you own. Nothing says you have to wear this on its own by itself. You can wear 2, 3 at a time if you want to, but again, I only have one yellow, one rose, that's it. So let's make it really affordable. This should be, and I did a little calculation earlier just to let everyone understand, this is major. It's a $25,000 carat diamond. You times that by nearly 4, you could be at $100,000 for this quality in this bangle elsewhere. Isn't that easy? You see how it just pops open? And then you literally just push it together. There's the rose, here's the yellow. Let's make it a lot more affordable. And again, 2 figure-8 safeties, so it's never going anywhere. It's locked, it's ready to go. It looks fabulous. You wear it every day. It's timeless, it's classic. You just got to be on the phone lines because I know you have a preference in the gold color, and it will be our lowest price by far because it's no longer $99.99, right where it should be today at our price. We're the best. Nobody does values on this planet like we do in fine jewelry. Value is not about price. There's a lot of cheap jewelry out there. I know. Don't say, someone's selling cheaper jewelry on TV. A lot of people are selling cheaper jewelry on TV. But plastics, sterling, plated metals, etc., faux diamonds, lab-grown, CZs, okay. We don't need to talk about that. We just need to really now, if I can make our price on fine better than those prices, yay, that's great. This is not even $49.99 today. This is why you want to shop it now, because the longer you wait, well, this is going to sell out. I'm not going to have a bracelet to wear. You're not going to have a bracelet to buy because this is the largest we do in a bangle. We do this style usually to get 3 or 4 carats. You got to go tennis bracelet where it goes all the way around. Let's keep in mind that you put the bigger diamonds halfway around. So that's how you're still achieving a massive carat weight, because you got a massive carat weight there, but you're doing this only where the diamonds count, which is up top, up front. That makes it even better. So who's seeing the back of the bangle? That's why you pack them in, put the big stones right up top, and everybody's happy. And it's not $49.99. It's our lowest. Let's blow them out. 2 only. Great gifting idea. Great for anybody because it fits one size fits most. You've got the classic style. This is never going anywhere. It's never leaving your collection or your daily repertoire. And it's not even $4,500. And remember, gold bangles require more gold than anything else we do here. More than even necklaces, because necklaces are usually fine little chains. This is the biggest gold weight we really have are in our bangles, and yet it's not even 45 or 44 or 43. Let's go crazy right now, $39.99. You let me know, do you want the yellow or the rose? But it's another $400 off, so you invest $35.99 one time, and then you have your ultimate diamond bangle. And that's it. And then they're gone forever. Poof, they will go. So that's that. So $39.99, thank you for that request. And then again, our last couple of pieces have been shown by request, but they're still here, like the heart-shaped purple, and now the bangle in the yellow or the rose. We've got a heart-shaped necklace in diamonds. That's going to be here. And don't forget about those hoops. We got some good hoops here. The hoops are amazing. The hoops are the 118s that we debuted today. You want to get in on those as quickly as you can. $36.99, or rather $35.99 on that bangle. And then our top of the hour will be the Tanzanite pendant. So if you like that 2 carat I flashed in the square cushion, it's coming up at the top of the hour, which is 18 minutes from right now. Let me get to that heart-shaped necklace. And this is also a last call. I've been selling this for 9 years here, and it's kind of sad to see this be the last time. We do have a couple of them. They're all in white gold. It's always what I suggest with our white diamonds anyways, and it's got full adjustability. So we'll talk about it. I want to show it on the neckline first, and then Zine, let me know if you're getting the rose or the yellow, please, and then we'll announce where we're at there. But look at this. Yes? The what size? It's going to fit anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch wrist. Yeah, average. We call it average because there's not one size it works for. So yeah, if you wear a 6.5, a 6 3/4, a 7, a 7 1/4, or a 7.5, you're good to go on that bracelet. Promise you. Okay, so here we are with the heart-shaped necklace. It's a last call. It's a last moment. It's a last opportunity. It's our last chance to get it to you. I'm so excited it's here. We're going to take it on over to the hand now that you've seen it from that direction and from that distance. And let's show you here as well. And then we'll get up close to it also. It's going to be item number 1110435. It is a total of 56 points in diamonds. It feels so fresh because it's, well, first of all, it's all attached. This is not a pendant. It's a full necklace. So you get the actual O-rings attaching to the heart. So it always sits beautifully even, centered on the neckline, never flips or turns. All this adjustability is built in with that spring ring closure, so it's going to have 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. You choose by the day what you need. Hey, Zine, are you taking one of the bracelets? The yellow gold is gone then. All right, so yellow gold gone. Let me move the yellow gold aside, and then the rose gold's all we have left there on that bangle. So rose gold. Now here we go with the heart. There we go. This one's only white, by the way, Tone. This heart shape's only white gold. And 16, 17, and 18 inches. And the diamonds are different sizes. And then, of course, in almost the same way that our earrings were going in a graduated style, this goes a little wider at the top and then gets more narrow to the point. So that's really lovely. Here it is up close, and still want you to see those gorgeous VS diamonds you have here and how that's going to look and how they're actually put together with a little bit of negative space between them. It's almost as if we're doing a floating design or a constellation design, and yet those two distinctive points you have. It is white gold only, and it's not even $1,000 for an entire necklace. And I always caution, especially if you're giving a gift, you want to steer clear of pendants because you don't know if they have the proper chain to fit the pendant. So it's much easier to get a full necklace, albeit it should be much more pricey. It's not tonight or today. Yes. Oh, it's already gone. The yellow gold's gone. We only have the rose gold left. So they wanted to take both, but we only have the rose gold remaining. Zine, if anything happens with the yellow gold, let me know so Joanne can take both. But yeah, now the rose gold's still here. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, he just beat you to it. But this is not going to be $9.99. No, it is not. It's not $8.99, or it's not even $7.99. Let's go $7.77 so that we can make that $6.99 and check out. And that is our last call. That's the last time we'll see that heart design necklace. And how about, you know, we see the diamonds and they're doing their thing. VS diamonds are lovely, but you also have the diamond cutting of the chain as well. And that is another thing we love about it. So the way that is sparkling so beautifully, and we'll give it 30 seconds. We got to go. We have 15 minutes till our last hour kicks off. And I hope that you've got some more requests. And they did take the yellow gold, Zine? Okay, congratulations. Who was that? Thank you. Thanks, Janet. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Way to go. Way to be quick on those phone lines. We have 20 seconds left for a $699 heart-shaped necklace. I'll go back on the hand. We'll take it to the neckline one more time because I kind of went in reverse order with this one and showed you the neckline first. So we'll go back to it so you can see how sizable it is, because it is about a 3/4 inch drop, which I'll show you here with the ruler so you can see how that's going to look. So yeah, it's under an inch. So it's still very wearable. You can see from top to bottom, 3/4 of an inch, white gold only. I think Allison may have the first one there. Second one gone, so we have 3 left actually. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. And again, so 16 sits right about here. 17's here and 18. I'm not telling you to make a choice. We're just letting you know that all 3 lengths are built in. So you have that opportunity to get whatever you need there day by day, okay? You're not making a choice of, and you just get all that adjustability built in. And 1 gone, 2 gone. You've got the third one, Zine? So that means 2 left now. We did start with a total of 5. So only now 2 left, and just white gold and straightforward VS diamonds, we know. For $6.99, that's a Christmas gift, a birthday gift, a Valentine's 2026 gift waiting to happen. That why wait and risk what's going to happen with diamond and gold pricing as we march forward? I would just say take advantage of these old prices that are discounted from old prices and then on sale by 10%, which makes it $6.99. So 2 remain. Zine, you are taking one, right? Oh, okay, so just making sure. It looks like we now have 1 left if Joanne wants one. You do? 1, okay, so we are down to 1 left. 1 left. That's going to be it. $6.99. Does stay in the white. Yes, only white gold available. No other gold colors, but again, we know our white diamonds. And if you got those hoops earlier, wow, would that be great with the hoops that we had too, because there's a different look with the way it narrows. I love the way it kind of comes wider and then a little bit more narrow in the center at the base of that heart, but it's still utilizing different sizes of diamonds as well, which is what the hoops did earlier. All right, we're going to go back to the wheel. There's 1 left, literally 1 left. And I'm going to go to a kunzite really quickly here. We do have a conch pearl, by the way, if anybody's looking for a conch pearl, but I had to show you this because wowza. What's going on in the stone? Is that in the stone? Is that on the surface of the stone? Where is it? Probably, let me work on polishing that through the back. This is coming up at the top of the hour. We are now 12 minutes away from this Tanzanite pendant. Goes with a ring we had yesterday. Here's the deal on the bangle. We have, I'm so sorry to our I'm not sure who our caller was that wanted to get both, but so sorry that sold out in the yellow already, but we do have the rose gold available on 111362. So that is still an option. And heart-shaped necklace, one left only, $6.99 at checkout for that heart-shaped necklace. And speaking of hearts, we still have the heart-shaped purple Paraiba if you'd like to get it. And then I've got the best Congolese pink. Oh, wait till you see this, a fancy combination here. There's a combination of different diamonds together. There's champagnes and white diamonds. Yes, the Tanzanite's coming up at the top of the hour, so it's going to be a very affordable way to get a pendant. We have the rose gold only here. It's down to $35.99 only. Here is a new ring that, well, when I say new, it's been on the air once, but it's new to us today. And look at this. It feels a little bit almost like that constellation design. But when you see up close, sure, you can see gold is actually going to connect each and every one of the diamonds, but when it's on the hand, it looks as if they're floating in a formation that creates almost a band, but almost looks like an invisible band of sorts, because it really does look like a triple row, but they look like they're floating. It's so cool. It's actually champagne diamonds and white diamonds together. 112-8663. Do not forget about the rose gold bangle. I will wear that until it does sell and is no longer mine to wear. But here we go with this really stunning platinum carat 80 multicolor. Yes, again, I counted them. If my count is correct, it's 17 stones. 6, 9, 12, 15. Yes, 17 stones. So again, bigger stones, over 10 points on average a piece. That's lovely. And watch this on the hand, because it's even prettier that way. And I think that's what you're going to love the most, is obviously how you're going to wear it. And it stays in platinum. But notice how the platinum metal disappears when you see it on. It really just, what a fun personality type piece. Bold diamonds, they look even bigger. I know we called it out as like, well, figure about 10 points. That's 10 plus. Look how big they look though. Something about the separation and the way they're floating. I think it almost gives the visual as if they're bigger. 10, 11 pointers. I mean, everyone's going to be a little different. I'm just giving you the average. There's subtle differences in the sizes as much as they are attempting to match up. Figure 10 and a half on average, okay? So you've got this great look, and it's a little bit smaller of a size right now. It does not matter at one bit. We're going to size it for you. No problem to do that. It's actually got some great finishing behind the diamonds too. So you can see it actually looks a little more complex with the gold from the back than it does from the front, because they did achieve that floating look so well. And yet it's not even, well, $49.99. Got a better value. It's our getting close. We got like literally 69 minutes to go here on a Sunday, and we don't see you till Wednesdays. So now we got to really kick it into extra super high gear and get this one down below $39.29 and better than 19. Those of you that love great champagnes, that's what these are. And natural, by the way, all natural. You got the bright whites with the contrast of the champagnes, all in that white metal platinum. It will stay that way, and it will not be 19 or 18 or 17.99. I'll make it 17.77. That way you get another nearly 180 off, and it's going to be only 15.99 to get it. So that is a big old value right there. Big time, big time. For the bigger diamonds, all come out, remember, 17 stones all together, and you've got that really impressive, fabulous diamond weight. I love it. All right, so that's going to be one of our better unique combinations of white diamonds and champagnes together. Also have, did want to announce we have a conch pearl that's new. Have never seen this one before. It's a 73 pointer. It's got great color. We tend to not be super demanding on colors sometimes with conch pearls because they're so rare in any regard, but look at that. That's a great color. More reddy pink, like a pink red instead of a light peachy coral. Also have this diamond ring. Big white diamonds are not just for engagement rings. Let me show you what I mean. That is a white diamond, which is set centered up in this lacy, detailed, textural, almost Etruscan in its design look here, 9081. Just want to get you a value before we go here, because we got the top of the hour, that Tanzanite pendant's on the way. We still have our blue star sapphire. Not a lot of jewelry left from the show today, but we will be recapping anything that is later. And reminder, there's still a big value happening on the very impressive Tanzanite pendant at the top of the hour. That's going to go very quickly, which is why I keep telling you about it, so you're here and don't miss it, because I always get that. Inevitably, there's always that person that runs away to go get it, something from the fridge and then comes back and it's gone. So just be here if you're interested in the Tanzanite pendant. Top of the hour, 7 minutes away, and it's going to last probably 2. But here we are with a massive ring. Now, massive ring in gold means a lot of money. If you were to take all the diamonds out, still a lot of gold. Two-tone is how it stays. That I'm going to have you guess. What do you think that diamond is in the center? Because it's hard to tell when it's set. It's an oval number 1, which is always going to make it look a little bigger. We know that trick. It's a great trick of the trade if you're looking to get as much diamond weight as you can, but maybe the budget says, you're not getting the 15 karat, honey. So you say, okay, I'm going to have to temper that. But I want to get a stone at least that's going to look large. The oval's the way to go. That's the cut you want to get if you want to achieve maximum carat weight look visually. This is a 32-point stone. I would have guessed bigger, and I've been around diamonds a long time. So this gives you that 32-point stone. That's only the beginning. That's the center. We've never done this in white diamond before. You have yellow gold, white gold, yellow gold. So the two-tone is how it stays, which really, again, I think there's a versatility to having two-tone like that that works. We talked about that with our safety pin ring earlier. Here is 10 points in yellow diamonds and 18 points in the white diamonds. And if anybody would like it, I'll give it away. And we'll give it away right now for a huge value. 10 points, 18 points, 32 center. Let's go. I'm making it easy right now. First caller. I want to show it to you on. Remember, we're up close on every single piece we show. So, you know, sometimes you're going to see that beautiful, look at the details there. I want you to see every detail of the ring. It looks like a crown that you set together. It almost looks like you stacked a separate band of yellow and stacked a separate band of yellow and then have those yellow diamonds setting in. It's a great way to try yellow diamonds as well, but it is gonna be affordable. Here we go, everybody. Not gonna be $39.99. We'll blow it out right now. Only $12.99, a big value, and it's our last call in this hour. So if there's anything from earlier today, maybe you're considering something like the rose gold diamond bangle, like perhaps maybe the, what else? The purple Paraiba's here. There's not a lot we're working with at this point. We got a lot of pieces already gone. Oh, the diamond earrings we'll be showing again if you missed them because they're still here if you'd like them. But for $11.69, you're getting a really beautiful designer ring. And that's the kind of thing that costs you the most money. There's a lot of gold there. There's a lot of details there. You've got the two-tone elements, all of these things. And I know that being in the manufacturing world every day as I am, I get very caught up in those types of things, which are important. Remember, like the details, the workmanship, everything that costs extra money to do that makes a designer ring look like a designer ring. And yet, if, you know, I don't expect anybody who's not dealing with a jewelry manufacturer every day, I don't expect everyone to understand that. We look at finished jewelry for its finished piece, its finished look, the finished product. But how we get there, how the steps that have to be taken to create a design this detailed is very, very impressive. Okay, so we're gonna keep on moving. We've got a lot to do here near the end of the day, as always, and we've got, of course, I'm hoping we'll have some requests that come in before we are finished. Hey guys, did the big hoop earrings with the big yellow and the big pink, did either of those go? Did the yellows go? They did, so we just have the pinks left? Okay, so I'm kind of figuring out my recap strategy here because we still have pretty much everything for the first hour. Do want to remind you there was a Paraiba, we had a fawn diamond, we had a couple requests that came out that did not go to requesters. Yes. The heart-shaped necklace, the last one, by the way, is now sold. Thank you so much. So our heart-shaped necklace is completely gone. And now we've got a last call. I did want to see if we could get the star sapphire out the door before the top of the hour. Thank you. This one's gone as well. Enjoy. And then here we go with that star sapphire that always flips on me. It's doing gymnastics. It's going to be our blue star. That is a perfect blue, too. And it's a big size, 2 carat 16 on this one. And it is fabulous. It's going to be a 216 18 karat gold. We did upgrade the gold for you and got you 67 points in diamonds. That would be 2 points over a 2/3 of a carat diamond weight. Don't forget the bangle is here. That is the rose gold only that I have remaining. That's the one I'm wearing. That will be last call, not going to last the show. We understand that. Nothing really does every single day, no matter what day it is. Everything goes eventually. It just, things get a little crazy at the end. We're getting towards the end point of this Sunday. Want to make sure that we get you set up with what you need there. Keep that in mind, okay? We are ready to help you own all the best of the best, but it's an important time to dial in because things start to go, especially in this last hour. And here we are, and we've already had people miss out on things all day long, so it's been a busy day. But this one is $24.99. So just a reminder there, we gave you a full presentation a while back. It is a stunner, and yes, the Tanzanite pendant. If you want to get a little jump start on that one, this would be the time to do it because we got one of those great pendants. This is what you've been asking for more of, and we have got one today and a very affordable price point, even though it's a nice big stone. Yay! It's our favorite thing. Big stones, small prices. Love it. We're going to do that at the top of the hour. We are 90 seconds away from that. The champagne and white diamond band is verifying over here, it looks like. We got a last call on the sapphire. Let me try it on for you as well. So you can see this one more time from a distance away. And it's even a great one you can stack because there is that pronounced centerpiece. You can have a little elevation. So if you want to put a band, I just want to show you, I like to point that out when possible for those that have bands, wonder rings, etc., is you can add something and stack with it if you'd like to. You can go ahead and do that. So choose how you want to wear it, or just, you know, mix it up day by day is kind of the fun thing to do. So $22.49, and then ruby is still coming up. And a yellow diamond. I think you're going to like this yellow diamond. Let's give you the first preview of the day on what will be happening in our last hour in a, ooh, wow, pear shape. Color, it's a color story. This is some of the most vivid. That's the only way to say it. That is, first of all, the side stones are as bright as it gets. And then you look right into the center. That is the same color. That is one of the most, I thought we had a good one the other day. That's even better. Look how bright that yellow is. And it's a big size, so that'll be coming up. And we are going to get into our top of the hour here because that's just a little preview of what is still happening in this next 60 minutes. I would not go anywhere if I were you. We got shopping to do. We got savings to do. That's the more important thing. And as we are here at the ready to set go top of the hour, that's a 157 diamond that's coming up, and it's BS. It's BS. It's brilliant cut. It's the best color. It's all that you want. Checks all the boxes. All right, but it's Tansy time. It's that wonderful time of the day we call Tansy time. Here we go. Oh, wait, there's something on the bail. Just noticed that. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Lolo's cleaning again. At least I only do it at during this 3 hours. It's the only time you'll catch me cleaning. Look at that. Oh, much better. Okay, good. Now I'm fine. All right, so now we have 112, 9182. If you don't mind, I'm going to come back in close because we got to show you the close-up here. That's a 2-carat pluser. Wait, it needs more cleaning? Oh, goodness. Well, okay, whatever we got going on, I'm going to just make sure we see this value here out the door because obviously we got to clean it up a little more. Welcome in. Want to welcome you to the show. So glad you're with us today. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got literally 59 minutes left in our week. So we've got some shopping and savings to do, and this event is coming to an end a week from right now. We will be 1 hour away from the conclusion. Labor Day weekend is next weekend. If you think the sale gets any better, well, we've been treating you to a sale for months. It's really been a bulk of the summer here has been all about putting jewelry on sale like never before, but that will come to an end here shortly. Great time to shop now, but the deal is this, the jewelry pieces you see today are not here next week. So you really got to get them today while they are here. Now this is our 206 cushion minimum. I have a couple and only a couple. These were cut actually from a big piece of material because otherwise I don't have 2-carat 06s. I don't have them. You've been asking for them. And so what happens when you keep asking for something we don't have? We go to the ends of the earth, the extra mile to make it happen for you, and that's where we're at right now. So by taking one of our larger stones, it was kind of sad to watch this happen, but we took one of the larger, it was the 28-carat stone, not the round, but the other one, the oval. We took the 28-carat oval that you've seen before in a pendant, and we actually had our amazing lapidaries cut that gem, that museum reserve, into just a couple. That's why the rough, well, the rough, you can't call it rough, it was faceted, but then it was faceted again. You can do that just in the same way that you might take the pie out of the oven and, you know, cut it into slices essentially so you can, you know, portion it out. This is where we only have a couple available. It's not an equal, you don't have, well, 2-carat stones. That means if it was a 28-carat stone, you get 14 2 carats. That's not how that works. So there are very few to go around, but it's a 206 minimum. And then you get the cushion cut square, which is that extra fancier cut. So that's nice. You get an elevated cut there as well. And it's going to be our VS diamonds, which are going to be like a ribbon. Think of it like a semi-solid bail where it's going to come down and kind of do this subtle curve to create this ribbon up above like you see. And you're going to get this mega, mega value. And don't forget it's Sunday. We're in last call. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Who got it? That is wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Our fawn diamond from earlier is also gone. Congratulations. And this is the 206. And I think we're ready. Diamond weight is 4 points. We got you an exact on it. Let's try it on. Let's show you the length. Let's get you all the deals and the discounts you ever.
The band, not those.
Oh, those weren't fawns. They were champagnes.
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right. The band ring, never mind. Okay, so the ovals here, the band ring with the 17 stones is gone. All right. So here we are talking about a 206 Tanzanite stone. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Got to get you the measurement. And it has this, it's so subtle because it almost just from first glance is going to look like a straight on drop. And then you see it here with this measurement we have for you. It's going to measure at, well, it's an inch. Top to bottom, an inch. And then they even did the extra, take the square cushion but set it at an angle so that it's almost like this ribbon just meets up with the point. It's so much prettier than if it were just set square. I think that adds a femininity to it, a great detail to it. Take a look at it on. Very nice. And it's any gold, I think. Let me check that. Yes, any gold you'd like. So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Please decide, choose your favorite. That's up to you. But how beautiful is that? It's a great look. And we have nobody on the phone lines. Here is our top of the hour, last hour of our week, last hour. Today, Sunday, beautiful sale going on. And we've got nobody on the phone lines, probably figuring it's going to be $39.99. Better value for you. Let's take it on down. That is supposed to be $39.99. I got you a better deal. Cut from museum reserve material. Cut from a 28 carater. Only have a couple available. You could go further and further and further away, and look at that. It's, I realize not in focus, but it just gets brighter and stronger and more of that neon. That's what happens when you get into lower light. Like again, a little soft focus there, nice. That's the Barbara Walters effect there. And then here we go. There you have it. Look at that. It's not going to be $39.99. Back to the wheel we go. I've got to wow you with this deal right now. Let's make sure we get it all. I'm going to get as polished as I can here with the limited tools I have. But look at that. Stunning. Stunning. Who would like it if it's a deal? If it's better than 39, if it's better than 29, if it's better than even 19. Let's move it and groove it here. Gotcha, the deal of a lifetime in your choice of gold color. And all you can do we got one caller, two callers. We're getting there. I think we're liking the price. I'm taking an extra bonus deal, top of the hour. This is what I can do. Top of the hours, I get a lot of leeway. I can really make things happen. That's why I always say, if you can give us limited time, make sure you check in at the top of the hours of every show. 5, 6, and 7 during the weeknights, Pacific, and then 10, 11, and noon, Pacific time on the weekends. Because something amazing will happen. Something amazing in value will happen. And it's happening now. Take a look at this. It's not $19.99. This is a big top of the hour. Here we go. Here's what I'm doing. Two callers, three callers now. I like it. We're headed, it tells me we're heading in the right direction, yes? Sure are. Here's what's going on. It's not even $1,500. What about $1,499? Extra 10% off. Not enough. I'm so top of the hour oriented. Want to make sure that it goes. We'll sell them out right now. We're busier on the, now we have 4 or 5 callers now. Okay, so $5 and it ain't gonna last. This is your moment to shop it right now. This is all I can do for you. It's a value already. I'm taking it lower. If you haven't started dialing yet, don't let that delay get in your way here. That's really important to remember, is that you got competition, and we don't know, you might have more delay than some of your other fellow shoppers out there. So it's best to just get in on the phones. That's what you got to do. And here's what I'm going to do instead of 14 or 13 or 12. Now we're talking. I'm not even asking for $12.99. I know it's going to go, and I'm sorry if it sells out in advance because it's been happening all day. It happened with our bank. This is what's going on. We're not getting everybody set up with what they need because it comes down to the speed on the phone lines. We're going to do better than even 12 or 11 or 10.99. I'm going to blow it out right now. Let's just go for it. $9.99. $9.99 on a sizable. We've done this actually tonight or today. I don't know why I keep saying tonight. Today, we had a pendant to start the show. I think it's still here, right, Andy? Is it still here, the little, the round that we had to start the show? So I'll recap that, but it's smaller. It's going to be a stone that's much smaller. So let me remind everybody that we did start the show with an 80-pointer. I'll show it again. But this one gives you that. If you're going for like ultra premium color, you want that fancy cut, you want some significant gold weight in your bail, that is the way to go. It's $8.99 at checkout. We'll recap the round that we had earlier because that's, yes.
We had Danny do a swap.
What did he do? Tell me how he swapped.
He took the purple Paraiba and he's giving back to the round Sphene.
Then I suppose I should take that purple Paraiba off. I've been wearing it for a while, loving it. Oh, I did not know. Well, Danny, thank you so much. So purple Paraiba heart shape is gone. Oh, but the good news is for somebody out there is that I didn't know he got the Sphene earlier. That was the one in the bridge, 9171. All right, so I'm going to bring that back out. So purple Paraiba gone, Sphene back. I'll bring the Sphene out because somebody needs to get that, and I think we had people miss out on it in the first place. So let me do that. We'll bring that, and then, Andy, 2 things from you. Wind machine off, and this when you get it. Thank you. All right, so here we go. So that's where we stand. We're in last call. This is going to happen. This is what things get crazy at the end of the show, and we're there, and we still have that yellow diamond to show you also, and the blue star sapphire is here as well. I'm going to recap the Sphene. We're going to recap the 118 diamond earrings if you missed the graduated diamond earring styles. But Zine, do you have a pendant as well? I've lost track because I got distracted by the purple Paraiba. So you've got one. You've got, Allison, you've got a pendant as well? No. Okay. Get all my ducks in a row. And here we are. Yes. Oh, yes. I was just going to show it. You want it instead? You got it. 8459, Allison. Real quick look. There it is. Bye. That one just went. Okay, so that's white gold only on that one. All right, Allison's got the round from earlier. I was just going to recap it, and now I'm not. So this means now we have the 206 is the only thing left in the Tanzanite pendant, and we're almost sold out of this one. So once that sells out, we'll move along, and then we've got to bring back the Sphene because that just got swapped for the purple Paraiba, which, Danny, I must say, great job on that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because that's amazing. And we're going to show the Sphene again, which was the 2 carat 30 round. Yes, please. That's coming up. And then white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Yes, you've got your option there on the pendant in the tansy. And the round Sphene was much earlier. That was way back in the first hour. We're going to show it again because it just came back, and it's not here because it's not good. It's here because he swapped to something even more amazing. So if that's even possible. And we still have a Tanzanite ring. Now, my Tanzanite ring today is going to be an 8.5 carater. That's what it looks like. That is, woo, we got some jewelry today still to show you. I mean, if you think that all last hour is just going to be, well, we're going to show you some of our best for last. I have saved some of our very, very best for last. So here's the recap on the Sphene. This is the round Sphene we had earlier. Okay, it's just every time I look at it, it gets better and better and better, doesn't it? Look at that stone. So for anybody who missed it, or maybe you actually were one that we turned away because it had sold so quickly, it's back because it was switched for something else, the purple Paraiba. So that just means that, again, it didn't go anywhere. It's 9171. It's our 2 carat 30 round. And this is the one that I told you, it's a bit of a, yeah, it went quickly because it was a bit of a mistake. There's a mistake, and I'm not going to correct it. We're just going to go with it. We have got to get this one a home, and we will. And don't forget, there's still one bangle left. The bangle I'm wearing is the rose gold. That's left at 3 carat 64 for $35.99. So you can still get the rose gold bangle. But this is our 230 in the white gold. This one can be changed, by the way. So yellow gold is fine. Rose gold is fine. But this is the Sphene that, oh my goodness, the round, the 2 carat 30 size, the impressive, all the dispersion you're getting there, the fact that it's phenomenal, which means in this case it changes color, green to red, all of that. All of it. And yet, let's take a look at it here on the hand again, because if you think that's only looking that good because we're up close, absolutely not. It'll do, look at it, just now it gets more movement. The more movement, the more sparkle. And there isn't a stone out there that's going to give you any more dispersion than that. There's a lot of highly dispersive stones like diamonds, but then there are certain stones, a select few in this world that do it better. Demontoids being one of them, Sphene being one of them, high dispersion level. It's why you're getting that incredible color payoff, but all of that with the fact it's a phenomenal color change. I mean, there's a lot of great phenomena. We saw the asterism in the sapphire. We know about play of color in opal. We know about chatoyancies and cat's eyes of different kinds. This is, to me, the ultimate phenomenal level, and it's $24.99. So we've had big stones like this that are usually $5,000 and $6,000. Today, it's only $22.50 for one collar, and you're changing the gold if you want to. You change up the gold, you do what you wish, you got the diamonds running. Look at that huge row. It's all individual larger style or larger sizes, all running from one side to the other in that it's a subtle bridge. It's not like the oversized, crazy, high up bridge. It's a subtle bridge, but look how stunning that is at $24.99. It's really $22.50, so even better. And we've only got that one, so when it's gone, and it's gone once, so you know what, it should go again. Allison, on something else, not the Sphene. Are we ready for Tanzanite, yellow diamond? Our two, maybe the best of what we do, the best of TVON is Tanzanite and yellow diamonds. We've got both. Superstars today, downright superstars. That's here? Oh no, we can't leave a 2 carat 30 here. That should be 6 or 7,000. It's only, well, it was only 5. The 5's not bad. Now we got it half of that, plus your 250 off. Could not be better. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go with the yellow diamond. We showed it at the top of the hour, and I think everybody said, wait, what happened to it? Where'd that go? Well, it was a preview of what we are gonna do right now. And it's a color story. We talk about this all the time with colored gemstones. But then you go into the world of colored diamonds that around these parts are all natural from the earth, and in most cases from the Argyll mine. And this is item number 1129120. 9120, absolutely amazing. We're ready. We got 45 minutes left to go. And it's amazing, just props to me for waiting 2 hours and 15 minutes to show this to you because that's downright gorgeous. And it's a 157 VS brilliant pear-shaped yellow diamond. And it has another 25 points in yellow diamonds and another 62 points in white diamonds. Triple halo, mega stone in the center. And watch what we do. It's getting wild here. And heads up, we oftentimes see really bright accent diamonds utilized. And when we do, they're lovely, but usually, like 10 times out of 10, they're going to be a shade brighter than what's in the center. That, I have to point out, is not what's happening here. And this is what the headline of this moment is that center stone has such a premium level color. So if you're going, I'm not going to get, I don't think a lot of us are going to get 50 different yellow diamonds, so you just want one amazing stone. It's here and it's now, and it's one of our best because what else? The pear shape's going to look bigger. If that were a cushion cut or a round, and even if it was a 157 size, it would look smaller. The fact that it's a pear shape gives you such a bigger look to it, and you're getting all these extra diamonds, which triple halo, yes, but for me, it's the color because we see great yellow diamonds. We're very selective about what we show you in the first place, so they're always going to be saturated. We don't do like the light canaries and the barely theirs because you know my beef with that. It just looks like bad white diamonds then. So instead, we go really ultimate high end. Yeah. Oh, good. Who got it? Thank you, Mary. Mary got our color change Sphene, so our color change Sphene is gone again. And here we are with a really beautiful color because even the side diamonds, as bright as they are matching the center. That tells you everything you need to know about that center stone. Watch this from a distance because that becomes even more important. Right, you're going to see it up close all day, but look at this. From a distance, how vibrant, how bright. And we have had 3 carat pear-shaped diamonds that give you this dimension because it's not only the dimension of the center, but the halo that matches around it gives you the visual that it just makes sense. It looks bigger. It looks a lot bigger. It's time to let this one go. It really is. And obviously it's been here once before. It was a while back. It looks like, yeah, it's been here. Well, here's the deal. No longer $17,999. I haven't done an auction all day. I don't even know if I want to do that. Even with an auction, we'd probably have to start near $12,000. I don't want to charge you $12,000. I just don't. Let's make this even more interesting. I'll just price it to sell. Let's go quick. Let's go fast. We're back up close. We have a Tanzanite to do. We've got 40 minutes left to go. We've got requests that no doubt, I would hope some requests come in. Let's get some requests in, shall we? I need to know who wants this one. And this is where you got to be on the phone lines. Delays going on, weird things. I got to tell you, just dial early. Don't wait for the price and then decide if it works for you. I do it all the time. I see one of a kinds, I love them, and by the time you're stunned by the price, someone else has picked it up because they recognized it too. There's one thing you can't hide. Well, a couple of things you can't hide. You can't hide inclusions when we're this close, and you can't hide a value. You can't hide a discount. You can't hide a value from really smart jewelry shoppers that are out there in force. And we're going to do better than 17 or 10. Auctioning at 10 is not going to work. I'm here to just move it, and quickly, let's do it right now. Even better. Even better than 99. Even better than 9,000, 8,000, 7. If you want one of the bigger ones we have without going 2 or 3 carats, without spending $20,000 or $30,000, because we got those. If you want a 2 carat or 3 carat, I got them. But they are $30,000 and $40,000. They just are. They will be. Actually, they're going up all the time. So the longer you wait to buy your yellow diamond, the more likely you're going to have to spend to get it. So I would just say, skip all that drama. Don't wait and run the risk of having to spend so much more, because that's the reality of how jewelry is going these days. Let's just make it even better, because we do the exact opposite. We go backwards. You get the sale event price. You get everything you want. And it doesn't have to be $79 or $69 or $50. Now, I've had pieces in recent days go for $59.99 and they're gone. This is not even $59.99. Big value. Let's do it. Take it on down. $4,999. And by the way, that's $244 overall. So a lot of diamond weight going on, but it's really condensed within the larger center stone. That's the impressive part here, is that it's in that center stone is where the bulk of your diamond weight is. And if you are somebody who says, yes, I want to get the very, very, very best in color, that's where you've got to go. That's where you do it. That's how you take advantage of that and get the value, and it's $500 extra off. Let me know. Okay, so Tanzanite time is here. We have a last call on the show, 38 minutes to go. So what can we show you? I've only got a couple pairs of earrings left, the hoops, the 118s, the brand new debut, the today big, big, big moment. But I also have a Tanzanite to show you. And the fact is, if this one is here at $49.99, I got problems. So what I'm going to do is bring out the bigger, bolder, better piece here in Tanzanite. And somehow we're going to make this happen with all that stunning museum reserve. Well, this is the ring that turns every head. It's the one that you do not hide. It's the one that cannot be without attention. Harry Winston said it. He said, people will stare, make it worth their while. And whatever it is, however you like to stand out, whether it's in fashion, in jewelry, maybe why choose? Why differentiate? They're all one and the same. Jewelry is fashion. Fashion is jewelry. Jewelry is, but it's longer lasting. I mean, we don't have clothing and fashion forever. Even great bags and shoes and clothing, we don't have that forever. It's not everlasting. It's something that, you know, if you're me, you probably wear it once and you donate it. It's one of these things here where these are lifers. They are forever pieces. They outlive us, and this is the very best, and we have a window that's closing on bringing you the very best. And it is called Blue Wing Block D. Take a look at this. It is so fantastic. It is 112-8966. It is a massive. I want to show this a couple ways because I want you to see it before I tell you the carat weight. Because what I was astounded by, having, I don't know, sold over 12,000 now different pieces of Blue Wing Block D just in the last couple years. I'm telling you right now that this stone, when you see it on the hand here, I know it's a big bridge, it's the largest one we do. But I thought it was 12 carats. It's not. But I think we can all agree that's got a very impressive size to it. It's looking extremely large. It's actually an 8 carat 46 as we go back up close. It's in the very large bridge, which has a carat 44 in diamonds, and it's 8966 and brand new right now. Now, forgive me for saying brand new, but I have to state the facts. It's brand new. But there's a lot of you that say, if it's brand new, I'm paying more. No, we don't do that. This is a sale event, and I got days left to do it. So if you think I'm going to get away with asking for $14,999 on this Tanzanite, you don't know my sale, and you don't know our last bit of Sunday here. We got to make deals continue for the next 36 minutes. That's all? Oh my gosh, we got to go. So here's what I got. The best Tanzanite. We had the pendant almost sold out, I think. I think we got one left on the pendant if you want the 2 carat 06. But this is the only ring in Tanzanite we've had of the day. And so I've got to make it special. And to that end, we have not done an auction yet. And also with the show and the day dwindling, I really want to make it an opportunity. I cannot do just giving you the price. So instead of saying $14,999, take it or leave it, or take another $1,500 off, which makes it even better, I'm going to go crazy low, and we're going to find out who's out there, because I'm going to put it in your hands. You're the shoppers. The yellow diamond is still here at $49.99. That's when you know you have trouble. If that's here at $49.99, I got trouble. This one, I'm not even going to start at $10,000 because, well, it's Tanzanite, and we know a lot of you already have them. So a lot of you are falling in love with them and going, I'm already set. I'm done. I'm good to go. So this leads the question to be, who does not have the dream Tanzanite yet? Or who wants to get an upgrade to what you have from somewhere else that you shopped years ago? Here's how you do it. Here's how we make it happen. And I will not do 10 or 9 or 8 or 7. How about $6,000 to start? Or hold that thought. Last call on our week. 35 minutes to go. What if we go lower than even, I said 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm at 6,000. That's under 1,000 a carat. There's a lot of gold and diamonds. And for those of you going, yeah, but so-and-so's doing Tanzanite for 500 a carat. What do those diamonds look like? What does the gold look like? Are they diamond accents? Do they give you a diamond weight? Let's also just really reframe things here. What does the Tanzanite look like? I love a great value. I'm all about great values in jewelry. I've been doing it for a long time, but when you get, I always think in jewelry, it's worth spending a little bit more to get more quality. But when you don't have to, that's what makes it, in my mind, automatic. Automatic. You take advantage of the pieces that are, if they're a lower price for better quality, it should be no hesitation. There should be absolutely no gray area. It should be just go, get it. Because instead of $6,000 or $5,500, I'm going even lower. And I know it's the bridge, it's a lot, it's a big gold weight, it's a lot of diamonds at 1.5 carats. Look at that, 4 rows down the side, 2 run underneath. There you can see the stone from the profile. It looks amazing. The halo around it, the saturation. You hear me talk about it all the time. The ovals are the toughest to show saturation with. And yet here it is at not even 55. I don't have an open yet. I refuse to have no open on a big museum reserve Tanzanite like this is. I will not let it stay here. I will not let it be melted down. We just finished it. We just made it. It was made Friday afternoon. It was done. Friday afternoon. Not even 48 hours ago. And yet it's not going to be 55. Let's go $5,000 to start with a $10 increment and a 10% off sale extra discount when you win it. And we're going to find out who's taking the Tanzy home. On an 846, but I'm telling you, it looks like 12 carats. It really does. Okay. So you know how we were talking about 500 a carat? Some of you just said to me, yeah, somebody's selling 500 carat Tanzanites right now, and it's real light. Here's what I'm going to do. I think by the calculation in my mind, if you got that bid going, if we got that auction started and you take your $500 off, because that'd be the discount, so it'd be 45, you divide it by 846. If I'm giving you a carat 44 and all the gold for free, that's still hanging out around 500 a carat. Let's top that. And this is not an accent of 10 points in diamonds. It's a carat 44. So just to correct that. So carat 44, this is the 846, this is the carat 44. So then you've got all the gold that goes with it in your choice of gold color, sure, why not? We'll dump a little bit extra money. Who was it earlier? Miriam said, I love you guys. When I found you, I didn't need to shop anywhere else because now I'm getting all the extras. And she was pointing out the free shipping, the free sizing, all of that. But what about the value? I love freebies. Sure, give me extras for free. But also, let's just face it, we lead in value. So that first initial price is better too. So let's take a look at it here. We've got 5,000. No, we don't. We don't have 5,000. I'll tell you what, I'll go even lower. Let's do this. It's not going to be 49. Every little bit counts, and I'm already at a record breaker here of a price. We're going to take it even lower, and if you need the best value on Tanzanite, well, you have come to the right place. We're there, we're looking at it. It's not 49, it's not 48, it's not 47, it's not 46. I need, at this point too, I'm gonna need like a lot of bidders because with a $10 increment, teeny tiny, and the discount happening when you win it, and the obvious statement that sure, we're gonna get an open, and it's not even $4,600 and we're still awaiting it, but we're verifying, come on in and be quick. I'll do $4,500. It's all I can do. I'm less than the price of the mounting, and that's a true fact. That's a statement. Just so you understand. This is how blatant I can make this. Forget about the per carat right now because I don't want to talk about that. The stone is separate right now from where this is at. That's going to be still not enough money to actually satisfy what it costs to make that mounting by itself. So before you set the stone, before you set that massive 846 that looks larger, before that happens, you put more money into the carat 44 diamond mounting with all that gold in your choice of. And we are still looking and searching for $4,500 where there would be $450 off. So it'd be a smidge over $4,000. Now we're talking. That's a value. So let's give it 60 seconds to get it going. Did I wait too long to bring out the party here? Did I wait too long to bring out the really, really big bold? These are some of my most, I thought they were the best for last pieces, like the big and bold and the incredible values. And $4,500, remember, after a discount, that'd be $4,050, just a bit over $4,000. And then you're looking at an 846. Wowza. With a carat 44 in diamonds and gold. Are you spending $475 a carat elsewhere? I don't think so. And I don't care if you are, what kind of quality are you getting for the same price? If everything's equal, don't you want the better quality? Don't you want the better quality? I don't care what it is, but if someone says, well, you got the same amount, but here's your choice of, you take your choice. Do you want the 10 carat or do you want the 5 carat? If they're the same, you take the 10. If it's a better quality and it's larger and it's got really good VS diamonds this is a complicated mounting. There's no other way to say it. I'm talking about there's no cost of ownership for you guys. We do all the complicated stuff. You just enjoy it and wear it. You just let it look, look pretty. That's all you got to do is put it on. There's no cost of ownership to it. We do everything out the door so that when it arrives, it's ready to wear. No sizing on your part, no shipping to get it to you. Do we have the open at $4,500? Who is that, Allison? Let me ask. Wonderful. The gentlemen are out in full force today. They are shopping and they are saving. And we have Jonathan at $4,500 with nobody else even in and bidding as of yet. The interesting thing now is with that open received, we sell the ring. No hope of even getting it in 20 minutes. When we go off the air in 28 minutes, this one's already gone. You can ask about other things like the rose gold bangle I'm wearing or the hoop earrings. We still have a pair or two left, but this one's going to be gone. So $4,500 we have. By the way, it's at this point, $450 off. It's a $10 increment. So you're still, even if you go up 1 increment, 2 increments, 3 increments, well, it's not going to hold a candle to what you then save by going backwards 10%. We're going to have to give it last call. Apparently, this is it. We're all done? Is this going to be our one and only bidder of the day? It's our first and only auction we've had all day. One bidder on this auction at this moment. It will sell. You cannot wait. You cannot call me tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we're not here, so you can't call tomorrow. We could check in on Wednesday. Say, is that still available? It's not going to be available. We've got an open. We've got the piece going. And it's, to be downright honest with you, that's not an open, that's a gift, because that's too low. That's under the cost on the mounting. Hear me out on that. The stone right now is free. I'm just calculating it based on what It is on a per carat level, so it gives you an idea of what the Tanzanite is going for, but that mounting costs more money. We know we're the manufacturer. We didn't get it from a guy who got it from a guy who got it from a girl who got it from, we don't do that. We do everything here. It's part of the reason we offer the values we do that are so amazing and beyond, that blow everyone else out of the water, both quality and value-wise. That's important. That's important. There's a lot of cheap jewelry out there. But where do you get quality for a small price? We're going to give it a final call. I got to do it because we have more to show. We have those earrings. Maybe some of you missed the earring debut. We're going to show that. Most popular item of the day was by far the graduated diamond earrings. So we're going to bring those back. But this is going to be gone. And it's a $10 increment. You have more to be saved by 10% right now. That saves you at least $450 extra. Backwards. Back. It's amazing. It is. Never ceases to amaze me, so I hope it's amazing to you. And right now, it's also more than $10,000 off where it should be. So it just never ceases to amaze. Let's give it a final 2 minutes and we'll sell it. Last chance, last call on the Tanzanite. We got 2 minutes to get you in. And with all the weird things I'm seeing with delays, you better dial fast too, please, because I don't want you to miss out. I can't have that happen. Can't make it again. No more museum reserves. We're getting to the end of the line with the museum reserves in general. So it's not like you're going to be seeing a lot of 8.5 carat museum reserves, especially ovals that give you that kind of red. It's not happening. So here is your last call. We're looking for 4510. Is anybody verifying it's a little over 4,000 at checkout? Right now, it's $4,050. If they end up, if Jonathan wins it at 45 without a fight, that's only $4,050 for the ring, which has an 846 that looks larger. I'm going to try it on again. Here it is on the hand. This is last call, and this is the bridge mounting. Really, only we do a bridge like this. This is really a concept that there are others that are imitating. Nobody duplicates. I didn't even show you the inside. The inside is fabulous and finished all the way through the inside. Still comfortable to wear. If it ain't comfortable, I'm not going to show it to you. Why bother presenting it? You see the diamonds. There's enough of that saturation, but still that beauty of seeing through the stone like I'm showing you here side to side. So you can still see the brilliance of the diamonds reflecting through the stone, and it's almost magnified through the stone as well. And this is what it looks like on. That is, if you like bigger jewelry, obviously there's certain people who like smaller jewelry and others that like bigger, and sometimes we like it all. I'm in that category where I do all kinds of jewelry. I do not discriminate. I love everything in jewelry, but I'll tell you right now, this is a comfortable ring for being the size that it is. And that is, I can only tell you what I can tell you, which is the mounting should be more on its own by itself. If you call up tomorrow, like customer service hours here, you call up and you go, you know what, I want that 144. I already have the stone. I just need the mounting with the carat 44, you know, the mounting from 8966 yesterday. You know what they're going to tell you? They're going to charge you more for the mounting. And we could just give you a straight up cost. We could just trade. You could give us what it costs to make it, and you're going to pay more than you would. You'd actually be better off participating in the auction today than actually calling in to buy the mounting by itself, because you're getting a better price this way. Then you could get the stone still and still get the stone for free. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Zine, are you on this one? Joanne on this one? I think Joanne's not on this one. I'm taking it. You're not on this one? Do you have 4510 or more? Anyone want to go 4510? Yes, no? What you thinking, Zine? 4510? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. That is gorgeous. Okay, congratulations. To get my final piece in there. If you would like a ruby, I have a ruby in a bridge, smaller than the last. Here's a carat. Wow, it's a round too. Look at that, round ruby. Now I think we're going to recap those hoops, because I hear a couple of you saying, I need to see the hoops again. Did I miss them? Yes, you did. Let's bring them out. We'll bring out the hoops for you. Let me do that before it gets too late. My rose gold bangle's still here. It's the last of the 364s. We'll get you the hoops. The yellow diamond is still here. The big 157 still hanging out with us. And then I got a big value on a sapphire. I did bring out another Sphene. For those of you that missed out on a Sphene, I've got another color change Sphene that's a radiant, so we could bring that to you. And I do have a, you know what, skip this ruby. I was looking at this other ruby that's much larger in platinum, and it's better. I'm not kidding you guys. This is a ruby. Sometimes I have to just make an executive decision. That's a 1 carat with 99 points in diamonds. So hold that thought, because that's $3,500. There it is, just real quick. That's $3,500. Before you say yes, let me show you what I think is a much better value, because, well, it is a better value. It's actually almost the same diamond weight. And it's a bigger ruby by a minute. It's platinum, it's 114, yeah. This is 7097. Let's just highlight this ruby instead. That's it leans only because it's got that beautiful S curve of that band. And that's going to be 1127097. It's a platinum piece with a carat 14 Mogok Burma blue red, yes. Like measure it in inches or the actual stone? The whole ring? You got it. So who's that for, Susan? Susan, you got it. I love this angle because I know what you're talking about before you tell me, because I can see it on your computer. I love it. It's like, yeah, it feels like a really yeah, like I'm on top of things. Susan, this is for you. That's your ring, Susan. So if you're talking about the overall ring, it's going to be, look at that, it's 3/4 of an inch. Now remember, the band is going to be a classic traditional band, so it's very wearable as far as the back side is going to be normal, but you can see there, tip to the very base there, it's 3/4. So from that point to the base, 3/4 of an inch. And that's only, did I really do that? 49, okay, $49.99, I really did it. I really did. $49.99 on that yellow diamond. It's one of the few pieces we have remaining here today. And excuse that it's a bigger size here. I'm just wobbling all over the place, but there it is. So there you can see. That'll be $44.99 at checkout. So hopefully that helps give you a little better idea of the size, the dimension. Back to the wheel we'll go, because I wanted to get into this ruby. That's the 114 with the 95 points in the diamonds. And this one, platinum. I'm going to try this on for you. Yeah, I'd say skip the round for now, because remember that round 1 carat was $3,500. This is significantly less, thanks to a big discounting day, and thanks to the fact this one's been here a little longer, and you're getting all bigger individual diamonds around it that would be your marquise cuts and your rounds together, but they look almost like, forget about the halo. I mean, it's still kind of a halo concept, but it looks more like a floral, but instead of creating the petals with gold, it's created by different shapes and unique shapes of stones. So that's going to be, okay, one only here, let's blow it out. $79.99 is where this began. So at least you're getting an $8,000 ring that I'm going to take lower than even that smaller piece. And this is the way to do it right here and now, because it's not 79, 69, 59, 49. We got to move. We've got literally 20 minutes left to go. And we're not here Monday and we're not here Tuesday. So we don't see you till Wednesday night. The shopping resumes Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And here's what we'll do on a, again, still an $8,000 ring. It's just not what you're paying today. That's the beauty of it. $8,000 ring, not what you pay. Love that, love that, love that. Let's blow it out. Not $15,900, $49,900, $39,000, or $29,999. What just happened is amazing. But it gets better. I can't wait to see who enjoys this ring. It's gonna go, no doubt about it. It's not $2,500. There is only one, by the way. It's not 25, it's not 24, it's not 23. This is what happens. We got to move jewelry in 19 minutes. Let's make it this ruby. $2,299. $2,299 less your discount. That would be it. So this is go time. It's $2,069 when all is said and done. I have a beautiful large sapphire. It's a blue. It actually reminds me a little bit of this mountain. So if you wanted to go the alternative, let's say, interestingly enough, the corundum family has the sapphires and the rubies all together, but the rubies are July's birthstone and the sapphire is for September. Wow. Same price on this one. They're together. They're sisters, cousins, whatever you want to look at. I say do the same price and we'll move some jewelry. How about we just throw up some unique pieces here and get them out the door, $22.99, your choice of the blue sapphire, the gorgeous ruby, you get a choice of there, and then we're recapping its last look. I just got a final count on what we have left in the earrings. And the earrings that debuted today are in last call. We're gonna give you one last look just in case you weren't with us a couple hours ago to see them. Don't want you to miss out on account of a busy Sunday. Here we are. That's the sapphire, 1128731. That's gonna be the big sapphire. It's a carat 57. It's elongated. It's an oval, but it is elongated as you see. They both are, but even more so on the sapphire. And that is with the diamonds with the taper. I love that. It's tapered baguettes and rounds, but look at how they're you know, in the corners, if you will, and then you've got some unique platinum design in between that. And then we're going to do that for, yeah, $22.99 a piece, your choice, and of course a little over $2,000 at checkout for you there. So either way you'd like to go, sapphire or ruby, both in platinum. Anything else you want to see before we go? It's now time. The rose gold bangle is here, not the yellow, so the rose gold's all we have left on our bangle bracelet. Let's get to those earrings one final time. Choose your favorite, ruby or sapphire, or get them both, and really important diamonds surrounding them, a little over $2,000. Okay, so this is what we've been waiting for. And I know that it's very, very limited what we had left, because obviously it was very popular when we first brought them out today. And I don't think we're going to be seeing, these are not the classic style hoops that we've had before that we can bring back time and time again. They are, because they're a lot more complicated to make. And I know you guys don't really care about how complicated it is to make something. You don't have to do it. So it really isn't always it's not the sexiest thing to talk about is the labor, but I want you to know that from a design standpoint, it's not a repeatable piece. It's going to be very difficult to make these again and again, because it works with all these different sizes of round brilliant diamonds, and they still have to be that completely consistent, amazing VS quality we also adore. So here is your yellow and your white and your rose, all three colors available. This is an omega style backing to your hoop, which is the most requested we do. And you've got your gold color choices. We're still good to go, because the truth is the diamonds are set aside and we never know. I never want to make all yellow and then find out that that day everyone wants white gold. So what we do is we tend to set the diamonds aside and wait to see the ratio, but we know how many we can make based on the diamonds. And this one being so complex with the different sizes of diamonds, it makes it a little more important to dial in and get them today, because this is the hoop that's unlikely to ever return. And there have been a lot of classic hoops that I brought you. I mean, there are hoops that I've had here literally hundreds of times, where I bring them year after year, month after month, week after week. They're always here. They're mainstays to our collection, and we love that. But those are the hoops that are the easier ones to make, because they have either the same size diamonds or the smaller diamonds. That's not what we're doing here. This is why this is new and inventive. It's because it's that graduated, smaller at the top, larger at the base, omega styling, and it is going to be, well, they're $12.99. This was hugely popular earlier today. Inevitably, there are some of you watching now that weren't here 2 hours ago that did not see these hoops and are ready to get them. And please wait till you see them on, because seeing them on tells you everything you need to know. It's the beauty of how they look when they're on. It's far beyond what you can imagine. Even if you are like me and you're going, I love hoops, I live in hoops, I have hoops, I own hoops, I know what they're all about. This is different. This is a look that almost looks as if it's a drop with really large. I know you're getting a carat 18, that's a lot of diamonds, but when you see these on, that's on the hand. Just for a little perspective, they're 3/4 of an inch, so they really are very, very wearable. And then they have this great omega styling, so you just simply open it up like so, and then it literally it's a spring-loaded hinge, so you see there's nothing that's going to, it doesn't even, for most of us, depends on the depth of your lobe, but it's not even going to usually hit your lobe in the back. It's just to keep it super secure, keep them up front. This is what they look like on their superstars. Just stunning. And that's the yellow gold. Look at that. Do you see how big? I was just remarking earlier when I had them, how really large they look. That looks like easily 1 or 2 carats per earring, not overall. So that's what I'm loving about these earrings. They're like having, and it doesn't look like the hoop of old, because it's not little teeny tiny accent stones. It's bigger, impressive stones from start to finish. And they do that subtle, really they're not, you're putting all the diamonds up front where everyone can see them and enjoy them. But after $12.99 is discounted by 10%, you pay $11.69 to get those gorgeous earrings. So our last call is now. That is the yellow gold. So notice how even, yes, if you choose the yellow gold, you don't really see, the diamonds don't yellow. They don't attract any of the body color. They still look fantastic and white and bright like we like. And we'll go back up close and take another look. And they're easy on, easy off. You're not messing with extra backings. You're not worried about the post locking into the backing. It doesn't even touch it. The post does not touch that omega style. So you never have the post bending or warping or changing so that it's not fitting properly down the line. That's $11.69, and it's our last call with 13 minutes left to go in our Sunday. So let me know what else you'd like to see, or anything you'd like to see recapped. We can bring out the rose gold diamond bangle. I've got a new Sphene that I can show you if you missed out on the Sphene from earlier. Because we had the round that went very quickly twice. And here is our last call on the show. So what else can we bring out for you? Yellow diamond, one of the few pieces that's still remaining from today is the yellow diamond. We also had a rhodochrosite here. I do want to remind you we had a pearl pendant earlier today, had a cat's eye, Alexandrite. Oh, we had the Tsavorite. Look at this. So just a reminder, we had a couple really cool pieces for under $2,000 I'll bring back out for you. We had a very special fawn diamond. We had that gorgeous round Paraiba. Anything else you'd like to see before we go? Now's the time. Still selling earrings. Obviously, very few left. That's why you want to be speedy there on the phone lines to get those. Reminder, we don't see you till Wednesday. So I know for all of you that panic looking for us on Monday and Tuesday, we have no show on Monday, no show on Tuesday. We're back with you Wednesday night. Remember, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are in the evening hours, 5 to 8 Pacific, 8 to 11 Eastern. Daytimes on the weekend, 10 to 1 Pacific, 1 to 4 Eastern, Saturday and Sunday. It's all on our website. It's a lot of information to take in. I get that's a lot to absorb. That's a lot to think about. So TVON.com. All the answers are there. TVON.com. Okay, we're going to recap 2 different pieces that were way early, 1 hour into the show. We were bringing out rhodochrosites and Tsavorite garnets in this most deluxe form, and we're going to show that to you now. I've got the these are rare, rhodochrosite and Tsavorite. They're not really related except that they share wide bands, lots of gorgeous rarity to the big stones, and also the same price. And that is a major markdown. Either one of those, they were fully presented earlier. They're just some of the pieces we have left. Naturally, some of the first hour items are some of the last to go because we have to show them again. And here we do, and show them now for everyone to take advantage of it. But this is where you've got either the rhodochrosite, which is our big 70-pointer with the 53 points in diamonds, or you can go ahead and grab the Tsavorite, which is a 1 carat. And that's the saddle ring. That's the world famous saddle ring. We did a big version and that's the medium version. This is your choice of. Same price either way. They do, we've got the rhodochrosite staying in the yellow. The actual saddle ring can be changed. So if you want the saddle ring in yellow or rose, go ahead. And we're gonna do better than, I mean, we could sell those for $59 or $69.99 on any given day. But this is a sale event, and boy, have we just spoiled your rotten with savings, haven't we ever? It has been spoil your rotten summertime. I think that, was that the name? Spoil your rotten summer? I think we change it. Maybe for our last week, which kicks off on Wednesday, the last week of the sale. Maybe we just change it to spoil your rotten summer sale. That's what it should be called. It should. $19.99 for either one of those rings. It's true. Spoil your rotten. I'm going to change it. It's true. That's what we're doing. That savings, oh, $200 extra off either one, $17.99 at checkout. $17.99 for your choice of. I'm going to try them on. You know I will. Here we go. First, let's go with the Tsavorite first, and that's going to be item number 1123793. There you go. There's the Tsavorite, and again, don't forget about the rose gold bangle. That's our last of the bangles there, $364 in diamonds and solid gold for only $39.99 less discount. Here we go with the Tsavorite, 1 carat Tsavorite garnet, 93 points in diamonds. That cannot be. It is. I mean, if you say yes, it's yours for $17.99, but never in a million days, in a million worlds, never should that be $17.99. So that's our Tsavorite in the saddle. Sounds nice. A spoil your rotten Tsavorite in the saddle. My mom loves alliteration, so we'll do it for Mom. She's watching baseball right now. She ain't watching me. She doesn't watch my show anymore. I feel terrible. I'm like, I can't even get my mom to watch anymore. Isn't that crazy? she like, I've been spoiled rotten my whole life just having you as my daughter. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. There we go with the Mahenge, or rather the Rhodochrosite. What I was going to say is, you know, I take this over Mahenge. I really do, because it's just rarer and it's giving you the glow. I pointed that out earlier. A lot of times Rhodochrosites are very, very muted. It means they're dull, they're lifeless. They give you some pink, maybe some pinky purple. This is like pink red, like a Mahenge Spinel that we love for their neons, but this is that bright way to get that Rhodochrosite. And look at that, 70 points is a big size, 53 points in diamonds scattered in the wider band, $17.99 on this one. Don't forget about the bangle. So which one of these larger, wider, I mean, this is, if that's not a show of what we do in gold, how we can take gold prices no matter where they're at, which are crazy right now, and if we can still make jewelry like that affordable, it's another world here. And it is another experience entirely, and it just shows you that we can still do the impossible right here on this network. And I'll tell you, we're the only, that's why, and I know we're not here 24/7 whenever you need us. I get that. We're a little more selective. We're a little more, again, a little more limited. So it's where you got to be with us those 3 hours that we celebrate Wednesday through Sunday. Because it's like a holiday every time. It's like a party every time. And these are the deals you need to get in on if you want to make them yours. So it's hugely important to dial in. Now, we also have 7 minutes. So what else? If those are here, they're here. It's nothing I can do. It's already given you the greatest price ever. The yellow diamond. Somehow, some way, this bright yellow diamond, as vivid as it gets. And I know it's not the 1 carats that we love. The 1 carats are great, and those are really affordable. But this is a carat 57. And it's one of the few pieces I have left. So we'll just sit here, let it go. Make sure somebody, if I have left you with a question, I sure hope not. If I have, let me know what it is. This is 112-9120. And it is that very, very important 157 center with 25 points in other yellows and 62 points in white diamonds. And that is going to be here for only $49.99. At least it's here for the moment. So another $500 extra off. Can't beat it. Don't forget about our rose gold bangle. I know we had somebody who wanted both, and then the yellow gold sold very quickly, so we couldn't bring them both as a package deal. But it is still available. And also, just a reminder, I mean, this was something kind of cool and different and fun. Earlier, we had a safety pin necklace that is also still available. It's $399. And did I say safety pin necklace? Yes, if you missed it earlier. This is the safety pin style that matches the band ring that we had. Allison, what were you picking up? More hoop earrings? Love it, love it. What color they get? We got a white gold going out. So we're in last call on the hoops. So I just got the update. 2 left on the hoops that we can make for you. And here we go with the safety pin necklace design. This is the 7 points in VS diamonds, fully adjustable with your lobster claw clasp. It's 16, 17, and 18, and you are choosing your gold. Let's take it on over to the neckline as well. See it here from a distance away. Cute, little personality. Matches the band ring that was oh so popular when we debuted it a few weeks ago. And now you get the safety pin necklace at 16, 17, 18. Remember, all built in, and it's $399 for the necklace you see there. And what a fabulous designer piece. There are designers that do this as well. Of course, we did our own version, brought it to you at that great value, given it to you in solid gold as well, and we'll take it back on over to the hand tear as well. So you can see that one more time. $399 in any gold you'd like, and it's also reversible. So if you wanted to go, let's say you just want to switch up the look and you want to go all, I have no problem with that. I actually think it's really pretty that way with all the mirror finish gold, and then you can have it with the diamonds exposed as well. The diamonds are just on that, the pin side there. I'll show it up close as well so you can see it with our yellow diamond moving aside. We'll step that one aside so you can see the safety pin up close, just so you can see that beautiful pave of those VS diamonds, and of course the sparkle of the chain thanks to our diamond cutting. So a beautiful look, and $39.90 coming off that price. It makes it $359. So that's it, $359 if you'd like the full necklace. Great gifting idea. We've had a weekend where there have been some really good gifting opportunities. That's another right there. Love that. So we'll give a look to the yellow diamond again. Just want to remind you about that $399 necklace. Keep calling. Obviously, we're not going to wait here. We've got, we always are very busy after the show goes off the air too. So things do sell. Just because it doesn't sell in our 4 minutes of airtime we have left, let me tell you, on these weekends, it's still daytime and people are up. So it's not like our evening shows where everyone's gone to sleep, right, and gone to bed. This is where you got busy phone lines throughout the day, and of course the phone lines only stay open for about 10 minutes max, but still a lot of people joining. It just means I wouldn't wait till Wednesday to pick up a piece, because obviously it's going to be long gone by then. So take advantage of it while we have it. I went through a whole show without drinking any water. That was probably a bad idea. Oh boy. Oh well. All the more hydration I got to do a little bit later. All right, that's why I was like, suddenly I'm like, my mouth is really dry. I didn't do the 90-minute mark. Usually I take a sip at the 90-minute mark. Nope. No water. $500 off on the yellow diamond. Please take advantage of that for $44.99. Any other questions, operators, of anything I can show before we go? We're running out of time here. We have 3 minutes left on the air. 3 minutes left till we go dark for the day. See you on Wednesday night. Don't forget, if you need to set yourself a little reminder, if you need to write a little post-it, if you need to set an alarm on your phone, make sure you're with us because we'll be embarking on the final 5 days of this sizzling summer savings spoil your rotten sale. So we've got our final 5 days kicking off. It'll be Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, 5 to 8, Saturday and Sunday next week. I know Labor Day is next week. And I loved working as much as I loved help. We don't work a lot of holidays anymore. Well, at least not the unimportant ones. We'll be here on the Thanksgivings and the Christmases and the New Year's, but the unimportant ones that aren't family-oriented, important holidays like Labor Day, we're not going to be here. So the point is, our Labor Day sale event will end on Sunday, not Monday, because we don't have a show. So that's kind of my point. Is you've got 5 more days to shop the sale. It kicks off on Wednesday night. We have some of our truly, if you think it's like leftovers, bottom of the, no, it's literally like let's go deeper into the vaults and bring out the most amazing merchandise and move it all. So we have 2 minutes left today. Thank you everybody so much for being here with us. It was a pleasure to shop with you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything in the show, checking on availability, getting those last diamond hoops, getting a safety pin necklace for $359. If you need our yellow diamond piece here, whatever it is, we're here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. And then we can't shop again until Wednesday night at 5. So again, 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back with you. That's on Wednesday night. So make sure you're with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. We've got our last week of sale shopping. So it's going to be exciting. So that is amazing. And yes, oh, thank you, Charmaine. I know. Wouldn't that be lovely? It would. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. And if you're somebody who really, again, wants to get that higher end vivid color, that's where you go, because we have a lot of astounding yellows. Again, it has to pass a certain amount of color saturation test to even be here, but to go that level of saturation is really, really important. So if you can get that yellow diamond with the triple halo, where again, I can't say it enough, where the accents are so vibrant and yet they match the centerpiece there, that's really what it's about. So to be able to get that for $44, remember, you're taking $500 off, so you get it for $4,499. And my rose gold bangle, my 364 diamond bangle, the rose gold at least, average size, is still here. That one's going to be $35.99 if you want the rose gold bangle. Thanks so much again. If you have any questions, call us. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. Thanks so, so much. Again, thanks for shopping with us, not just all week long, but throughout this summer, throughout this savings event. It's been incredible. I hope you've loved everything you've gotten, and of course, more to come next week, kicking off on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, and Saturday and Sunday during the day. We'll see you then. I hope you have a wonderful Monday and Tuesday. In the meantime, I hope y'all be safe out there with the weather and the heat and all that, and we'll hope to see you right back here Wednesday at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Thank you so much. From all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the next couple of days until we meet again Wednesday night at 5. I will see you then.